you got friends like this in the industry, you know what I mean? And it kind of goes into your hobbies, and I mean, that's what you guys are. You guys continue every week in my hobby when we get on these podcasts or we're on YouTube or we're doing anything like that.
I'm with you on that. I just played our intro without the sound. I got to figure out how to get the sound on this. So I can play the intro, the Outlaw Window Cleaner intro, but you can't hear the music. I got to figure out how to get the music on there.
Do you understand at all what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Ron Musgraves. Ron Musgraves is a hoe-ass bitch. So. I can't believe you just said that.
Ron needs to be on here, man.
Dude,
so what's up, guys? This is Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio live on YouTube's. You can also get us on iTunes. And iTunes, man, if you guys could go and drop us a 5-star review on Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio Live, you guys would be helping us out more than you think you would be. Especially on the business side of things, because that would help us get us some sponsors and hopefully, I mean, we could, I could take some of that money from the sponsorships and buy Mark a nice microphone and then buy Tim a nice microphone. The podcast will sound better and we'll be able to do more cool stuff for you guys. Just go on there, leave us a review, a 5-star review, man. Go on to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Go to Podbean and subscribe to both. And subscribe to me and Tim's YouTube channels. Mark doesn't have one, but, whatever.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day he will. But
we just need him to do the video footage and hire out the editing to somebody. And then
dude, I've already offered to do that. We're getting comments, so I've got to.
I'm just sharing. I apologize.
You're fine. What's up, Jamie Schmidt? What's up, Port City Window Cleaning, Ben Moreno?
That guy that I did that podcast with,
Joe?
That video with about the tech and stuff. Ron's boy, that's the kind of business he's kind of leaning into, as to where he helps guys with their YouTube channels and edits and shit.
That dude, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and if you ever watch his videos, his edits are he's gotten so good with the edit.
Yeah.
That's what he does for a living now, though. I mean, it'd be like us, mastering our craft. He's mastered his, so now he wants to get paid for it.
He seems like a pretty cool dude. I mean, I didn't mind watching your little video there. I thought it was cool.
Not many people did.
What's that? Watch the video?
Yeah, anytime I put anything that's not window cleaning, it really doesn't get good views.
Yeah. I got 85 views on my last dealio I did of the
food?
My room.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking. Yeah, they're never gonna do that.
Man, the food videos are fun though. I mean, seeing you do stuff that I can't do and I want to learn, that's something that's fun to watch.
Joe said that he will sponsor us. I will sponsor you all. What does $25 get me? Not a lot.
No, we're a little bit.
I'll give you $25.
Not at $3,600 a week, Joe. We want $3,600, Joe.
Why you so mean to Joe, man? Don't be mean to Joe.
I love Joe. I love Joe.
Bro.
Joe's the original fedora.
Hey, listen, man. The original, the OG fedora, the real one.
We love Joe. If we're bashing or we're cutting on Joe, that's because we love Joe.
It's just because we like fucking with Joe. It's
never out of negativity. It's because we love Joe. If we really like you and we're messing with you, that's just love.
Yeah, that's just love. Unless you're Ron Musgraves, we don't like you. You're a fucking douchebag.
I don't. I like that.
Dude, I see now. Mark is the one that made me privy to this because I'll be honest with you, I didn't fucking know, because I'm not really paying attention. But and then Joseph said, "Hey, this is what's going on. Did you see it?" And then I saw it, and then Joe kind of made me privy to what's going on. Man, why you would attack?
I don't know the background. Yeah.
He attacked the storm that happened over the weekend or whatever, over the holidays or whatever. The dude, made a video shitting on another guy's fucking company, man. This is like one of the guys.
Ron, you can't do that, man.
Hey, in other news, the Browns won. We beat the Bengals.
The Brownies look good.
Fucking smashing.
So what is it? The Steelers need. What do they need?
Matter.
They need the Browns to win.
They need us. They need us to win. Yeah.
So
we're
they
gonna
need to
win.
cheerlead.
We're gonna win.
That's amazing. That's awesome. That's a good year. Next year's going to be amazing. I'm going to jump on the Browns bandwagon. I'm going to officially state that right now. I'm officially on the Browns bandwagon.
We got a fucking bandwagoner fan.
I'm a bandwagoner.
I've never heard of one of those before.
Because I see what they're doing. Well, I'm local, so we get it on the news all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so I see what they're doing. They are building a team up there. And if they're not in the Super Bowl in the next 3 years, I'll be very, very surprised.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I tell you this right now. It's not normal for, the amount of fucking new Browns fans I'm seeing out everywhere on Sundays.
Dude,
everyone's got their Browns gear on. I'm always odd man out. Usually for the last, couple of decades, I've been the only dude at the Walmart with my Browns gear on, you know what I mean? Or the only dude at the gas station head to toe Browns.
That admit they're Browns fans, bro. It's only real diehard Brown fans. The ones that cheerlead even in the 1-in-15 seasons, you know?
Right there.
Yeah,
I got the brownie elf tattooed on me, man. I'm a brownie till I die, baby.
And the reason I'm a Minnesota fan is my dad had bought me a Minnesota Vikings NFL jacket back when I was 5 years old. You know what I mean? And this is by the time I got into football, it was Joe Montana, so I could have jumped on that San Francisco bandwagon. But it was because my daddy bought me a coat. Now I've watched Bernie Kosar and the John Elway battles all through the 80s.
Yeah, well, I can tell you. I can tell you now. I watched the Detroit Lions mainly growing up. You know, I mean, I've seen every Browns game.
Well,
my dad was my dad's been
a
Browns fan the whole time. My mom, my family's all been Browns fan. But my grandpa Red, my dad's dad, he was a huge Detroit Lions fan. And the first 7 years of my life, I would be at my grandpa Red's house, and that's all we watched was Detroit Red Wings, Detroit Tigers, Detroit Lions. That's what we watched there. That was his shit.
I've told you over and over again, you come to a Columbus Blue Jackets game on a Detroit night, it's a home game for Detroit.
We'll do
because
that.
There's so many Detroit fans down here. You know what I mean? It's so much red in there.
We got a question for you, Tim, while you're talking, buddy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sharing.
Ben Moreno would like to know what you thought of his business cards.
I thought they looked amazing, actually. I got a quick glance. Sorry, Ben, I've been really busy all day. I'm still doing that Christmas thing today at my mom's today with the family, but I did see them. They looked amazing. They were legit. Have you seen them yet?
They're red?
Yeah.
They look good.
Flashy's always good. Anything that's going to stand out amongst the other business cards is always an amazing thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hey, let's put out a disclaimer.
I would like to.
I am doing this tonight.
I'd like to know. I'd like to know what your guys is. How first of all, we'll start with Mark because me and Tim been talking about. We'll start with Mark. How was your holidays? How was Christmas for you?
Everything was really nice. My in-laws came down. They live, in up near Orlando, and so is my mother-in-law, father-in-law, obviously the wife, and one of my wife's friends who doesn't have a lot of family local. So it was small, and it was really nice. Actually, to me, a nice day off without thinking about work, and for the most part, and for me, it's all about the kids. We just take care of the kids, and we don't really exchange gifts. I mean, we just had to do my whole kitchen and new appliances, so that was our gift for the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, it was really good. I enjoyed it. How about yours?
Mine was, the 22 pounds. I got to stop doing that. Because last year,
never stop doing something like that. That was an expensive thing, dude.
Yeah.
You
last year I bought a 10-bone, and it was fucking $320. I'm like, man, that's a lot of fucking money. So I go back this year and I get I'm like, I only need an 8-bone. I don't need that much. And it was still almost $300, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. I gotta get.
When you said I got $100 off, I'm like,
yeah,
that's still ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, that's comparable. That's better than taking everyone out for a steak dinner.
No, you're right. You're
Dude,
right.
You know what? I saw the tag on that meat, and I was like, holy shit, that's an expensive cut of meat.
Right.
But if it's good, I get all my meat now through one of the places that I service, which is actually a pizza joint, but everything is fresh, homemade, and I made barbecue for the owner, and he was amazed, and he likes to smoke food, so we've been comparing recipes, but he gets me what's called a Packer brisket, which is almost already completely pre-trimmed. It's like only 5% of the briskets are like this choice, and but you pay for it. And I got one coming for this weekend, and I'll tell you what, it's not as much as what you spent on that cut of meat, but if you're gonna do it, it's not like you're doing it all the time.
Yeah, so it's once a year. I had Jeremy and my sister over, and my brother and his family, and my family, my mother and my sister, small family gathering. And like I said, I had a couple of racks of ribs because I also smoked 6 racks of ribs, but I didn't really like the way the ribs turned out. The dripping of the ribs, the prime rib onto the ribs.
Didn't give it a good flavor?
No, it gave a good flavor, but for some reason they were a little dry. I don't know why.
It was what was stripping's hot too. So
you know what I think it was? I think the cut of ribs that I bought. I know. Oh, you can't see me. I'll fix it. What's up, custodian? I think.
Wait, he had his girls, right? Is that the one?
Custodian spent Christmas with his daughter, so that's pretty kick-ass. I've seen that on Facebook.
That is kick-ass.
Dude, I think I just picked up I think 2 of them were good, 3, maybe 3, but I think I picked up 2 smaller ribs.
What kind of ribs you use?
I use the baby back cut. I don't get Kansas City style. I don't like that spare rib on the top.
I'm used to that St. Louis style, man. I'm just because I worked at Damon's so long, so that's what we used was those St. Louis style ribs. So I really suck at cooking baby backs.
Oh my god!
And I don't smoke them.
So my aunt Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Yeah, dude. Don't. First of all, my aunt is I got a good looking aunt. I got a good looking aunt. Oh, I still.
Yeah.
She's old as shit, but she's a good looking lady.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see me now?
Yep, see you now.
All right, cool. What was I talking about? Well, anyways, I think the ribs. I think the ribs were too. I bought 2 smaller ribs, man, and they just dried up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I should have got more fat. I should have got heavier ribs, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, did your smoker have a water pan?
I squirt them. Yes, it has a water pan tanner.
Just making sure.
Hello, Aunt Tammy. I love you. Thank you for watching. You're a sweetheart. See, hey, when you got family like that, you can't fucking go wrong. And she probably will fucking half your guys' asses that are watching right now, and that's legit. She's not a lady.
Jamie Schmidt is boycotting any vendor that supports Ron in that circus call. Hey, Jamie, seriously, we're window cleaners.
You can come on the podcast and talk as much shit as you want.
Yeah, you can definitely
Jamie.
come on here.
We
don't have any side. I literally just enjoy the shit show. It's been going on for it has been going on for a year because it's last December that it started.
They were fighting last year. That shit was funny.
It's entertainment for me. I have no clue what's going on. I just know it really is a fun time for me.
So Tim, how are you going to get out of what did you cook for dinner, Tim? Or did you go out to the Big Apple Cafe?
No. I do my buddy's restaurant, but I support that place like crazy. No, we did. We have the on the mornings we go to. My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law always come over, and we cook a big breakfast every Christmas morning. And then my wife comes over, and we always cook a turkey, and her sister cooks a ham. So it was, I had the best Christmas ever this year.
I can't do turkey no more, dude. I can't do turkey no more.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
I'm not a turkey guy either.
It's just I'm done with it. I don't even like it at Thanksgiving anymore. Just. Joey doesn't eat poultry, or he just doesn't eat chicken or turkey.
Well, I've been doing briskets and ribs for the last 3 or 4 November.
I think since I've met Mark
Tanner.
Guys.
Since me and Mark Tanner have been friends, we have not had a turkey at my house. It's been a brisket every year since me and Mark. So I think it's about 4 years.
I don't mind like becoming a apprentice in this between you guys. I would love to learn how to smoke stuff. I do a lot of charcoal and stuff like that, but I'd love to learn how to smoke.
My smoker's got a. To answer your question, Mark, it does have a water pan.
Yeah.
Tammy, your Aunt Tammy wants to know if she's making drunk calls.
No, Jesus Christ, no.
That's what I'm doing.
No, dude.
Absolutely. Let's have Tammy on. Let's put
so
Tammy on. It's fun.
Dude, no, they can expose me, and I can't let them expose me. No, it's not, dude.
That's what family does.
She will break me down on the air and not care in front of everybody. And there's nothing I can do. Yes,
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
There's nothing I can do.
I gotta answer like that.
Yeah, there's no way listen, it's what, Wednesday? Yeah, she's working or something. My aunt's a hard worker.
My aunt's
auto worker from Michigan, you fucking bastards. Buy a Ford, dickheads.
Definitely buy a Ford. Don't buy a Chevy
Ford. Make sure Aunt Tammy has a good retirement, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, and they're so easy to work on. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just easy to work on.
And
Chevy years made it impossible to work on your vehicles, and you had to go into
insider info. Listen, I tell you one thing, Joe. You better stay away from trying to talk to my aunt, bro. I know that. I know that.
Well, listen,
Dora, man.
Don't be trying to break out the Pro on my aunt, bro. I mean the Mini.
Hey, listen. If Aunt Tammy works at anything other than Ford, she'll always have a job.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, exactly.
No,
hey, every time you say Mini, you have to have a clip that you can put in of Joe dancing right there.
Yeah, dude, that was his underwear. Dude, oh my god,
dude! Every single time Mini's mentioned, that has to happen from now on. Next show, we have to have a clip we can put in right here.
Yes, Henry. Well, no, Henry. I still got to do the trim. I have to put the baseboards on and hang 2 mini blinds. And I want to do something cool.
Right?
Oh yeah, I actually have a bed now after 3 months.
Awesome.
Since I got back from that Reach It Store convention, ass play. That Reach It Store convention, I've been sleeping on the floor. Because I've been waiting for the insurance company to do something.
Not even an air mattress?
I mean, I got a mattress on the floor, but man,
I got you.
I'm fucking 952 pounds, homie.
It's all right. Good smoked meat.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now I need to. I'm blowing up to the size of my father. I got to fucking relax.
Yeah.
My dad's a very big man.
I just can't breathe.
He's tall and heavy. You know what I mean? Which is a weird combination.
Yeah.
Luke's selling shirts. Bland is selling shirts. Everyone is selling shirts. Well, I'll have you know that Outlaw Window Cleaner was doing it first, so eat a dick.
Well,
and the one thing is, we're not selling shirts of us. We're selling shirts of Outlaw Window Cleaner.
But you
don't have to worry.
Outlaw Window Cleaner and Squeegee Life. It ain't got my fucking face on it. Yeah. Right. I'm not that narcissistic. Yeah. Hey,
there's a difference between marketing shirts and selling shirts. Yeah. They're trying to sell shirts.
Yeah. Some of us are marketing, and then there's others.
By the way.
Yeah. Squeegee Life. Get you a Squeegee Life shirt from Ask T Squeegee. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
We gotta get those Squeegee Life Outlaw shirts, like the.
I'm not doing the sweatshirt. The sweatshirts, the sweatshirts that I did do. I might do one for Henry, but that's it. I'm not.
Oh, bro, come on! I got 7 kids. You gotta give me a little insider after the holidays. And
I'll do one for Tim because he's part of it, and Mark because he's Outlaw, and Henry.
Right.
But I think I'm done selling those shirts. Apparently, nobody liked them enough.
Those are amazing, and nobody liked them enough, dude. Everyone that got one was like, "Wow, come on."
They're nice shirts.
Yeah, dude,
they're not done
cheaply.
Slick. They're nice.
They're slick. Yeah, I mean, the quality is. I mean, even the ones we're looking Outlaw, the quality is different. You know, it's a lot better.
We're looking for made in America sweatshirts.
Right.
So.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. I gotta go get a beer.
He's gonna go get a beer. What a loser!
Actually, I got a pee. So
why don't you go get a cooler and a funnel?
Well, if I had one, I was putting this thing together.
Unplug your headphones. Are there speakers on your computer?
Yeah.
Unplug your headphones so I can scream Tim smoking in the.
No, because she's drinking.
It's all.
She'll probably come in and grab a cigarette with
She's probably gonna plug something in and turn on the microwave, and we'll have to wait for you to come back.
I'll be right back. I'll literally be right back.
All right, dude. We're all broke ass window cleaners. Hey, Joe, thanks for saying that, Joe. Luke's spent 12 months designing the shirt logo, and they still look like shit. Listen, man, that's cool. Good for Luke. Everyone knows that we don't like him. He's a dickhead, and we're just not fans of his. So,
Well, let me ask you a question. He's the one that puts his face on the shirt.
Yeah, the bearded guy.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. How narcissistic are you that you would put your face on a fucking shirt, okay, and sell it to someone? What does he think? He's fucking Duck Dynasty with that gay fucking beard?
I don't know, dude. Listen, I just think that he's trying to capitalize on his 7 or 8 or 9 or 10,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, how many window cleaning videos can you watch, dude? You know what I mean? You guys know I went hard and heavy there for a little while, but that was only to promote the Gunslinger, and and because I believed in and I'll do a little caveat here, because I believed in the product I was testing, not the one that was delivered. So, anyways, but by that I mean my fucking Gunslinger's pretty badass. The one that Richie made me, I like it. It's the shit. I don't know anything else. I don't know about the ones I got, the other ones I got. I don't know what happened with those. But anyways, that's cool. It's cool. If you want to buy a sweatshirt, you want to buy a sweatshirt. You want to buy a sweatshirt or a t-shirt from a guy. Henry said he'd buy one with Rihanna. Yeah, I actually like his wife. I like her personality in the videos. I just think he's a dick. What he did is he's just a dick, man. He's just a dickhead, man.
Rihanna's a good window cleaner, man. If you watch her.
Yeah.
She's put a lot together over the last. She hasn't been doing this as long as Luke, and she just kind of threw herself in, and she's become one hell of a window cleaner.
I don't really see her doing the 2 passes down the sides and then squiggly down the middle shit, though.
No, but
because she actually cleans a window like you should clean it. She's not.
They're a team, but once you
get like your husband. You're fine. You're fine. You don't have to do it. I'll do it. I don't care.
But once you get to the point to where you're both really good, like that's where I'm looking at Joey and I'm like, okay, we're gonna stay together this winter, and then April 1st we have to be out of the truck, because if he stays in the truck with me, after that we start losing money. He's too good to be in the truck with me. If you're too good to be with somebody, it's just a fact of life. You can make more money on your own than you can with anybody. And if you're still working gopher pay, you know what I mean?
Well,
and you're good.
He's probably ready to get away from you too. So.
Oh, dude, he's so good. He really is. Yeah. He's so good. He's me at 22. He started at 15. You know what I mean? And he's 22, and he's just amazing. He's better than me. And I'll be the first to admit that.
Well, you're not that good. I watched your videos.
It is what it is. I suck.
That you sucked. What is this, dude? So we got an email from Dan Howe, Glassy Dan, the guy that hey baby,
hey baby,
that didn't get very good customer service from Barry at Reach It. So there's that. Another dig. It says Colorado hunter claims he was sexually assaulted by a Sasquatch. This might be the best fucking Bigfoot moment with T Squeegee that's ever happened.
Oh boy.
Colorado hunter claims he was sexually assaulted by a Sasquatch. Darryl Whittaker from Glenwood Springs in Colorado claims a Sasquatch attacked him and attempted to rape him while he was walking in the woods.
Now, did he get a picture of this? Does he have semen demons?
No picture, no semen demons in him.
So there was no.
There was no what?
It just doesn't make sense. It's another one of these incidents.
Can I get through the story of this guy being sexually assaulted? This is serious. This man was sexually assaulted by a fucking Sasquatch, and you're trying to, talk about if it's real or not.
I'm just saying it's probably not his.
I bet you he's all stretched out.
It's probably what Bigfoot. I think he's just jumping the ship trying to get a little money out of the Bigfoot tank.
Okay, well, the 57-year-old man was walking to his hunting cabin on Sunday to see if it had suffered any damage during the winter. All of a sudden, a large gorilla-like, in quotes, creature dropped from a tree in front of him and punched him in the face. It was at least 8 feet tall. It punches hurt like hell, he says. I was knocked right out with the first blow. Oh, yeah. While Mr. Whittaker was trying to recover from the attack, the large humanoid creature began to tear his clothes while he was he's letting out these terrifying the howl he was howling while he was Dude, I don't know if it's from The Onion or not, dude. We don't give a fuck where it's from. We're just reading it. There. Dude, Jesus,
it's a 57-year-old man. If you're a Sasquatch, you're going to really...
anyways, he says when he regained consciousness, he had already torn my pants and was tearing through my underwear.
Hashtag he was
I stabbed him in the shoulder with my hunting knife, and that made him run away. Mr. Whittaker immediately reported the attack to both Glenwood Springs Police Department and the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Agency. And a joint investigation has been launched. I'm not really... Dude, I don't know, dude.
How do you even... Call the cops saying, dude, I just got my ass
the investigators found some extremely large footprints on the site, which they believe those are of the aggressor. I'll try to figure out how to put links in the descriptions for all this stuff. Tim's just got to tell me how. Darryl Whittaker is convinced that the creature who attacked him was a Sasquatch, but the GSPD investigators say it was more probable that the attacker is simply a particularly large, hairy dude. They are currently interrogating nearby residents to see if anyone noticed an individual corresponding to the described subject. They're looking for this feller. According to the victim, the attacker measured around 8 foot tall and is extremely hairy. He has brown hair, dark brown eyes, and extremely large feet. So you guys know what that means. If you possess any information concerning the suspect, please contact the Glenwood Springs Police Department or the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Department. And that was a Bigfoot moment with T. Squeegee.
I got a question.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to hear it.
Okay. Remember, you're talking about an animal basically jumped out of a tree. Have you ever seen that video of a guy urinating on a fence and this donkey comes up behind him and tries to mount him? And the guy's trying to get away and the donkey jumps up and pushes him down, and it's, a donkey's like 3 legs in the back, dude. Yeah. I gotta send you that video. That is the funniest thing.
Did you guys know fucking donkeys will fucking kill anything?
Donkeys are badass.
Did you guys know that? Did you know that? I never knew that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Like say
heard
you
that
got
about hippos, which hippos you wouldn't
if you
think
got like you've got a farm and you got animals penned up. If you have a donkey in there, if like say a coyote or something like gets in there, if a donkey gets a hold of a coyote, he'll kill that motherfucker.
That's awesome because we have a lot of
dude.
Damn
yeah,
things
dude.
Around right
if
now.
There's something in a donkey's area that ain't supposed to be in there, the donkey will kill it.
That's awesome. I gotta get a donkey.
It's either a donkey or a jackass. One of the two.
They're one and the same, huh?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Jackass by jackass.
Yeah. So does anyone have any questions for Mark Tanner? Who has a technical question for Mark Tanner, since he's the smartest man in window cleaning? Or do you guys want to hear our version of Reachit's new holiday song? We call it Dirty Pants, Dirty Pants. That's you guys want to hear Dirty Pants? You want to hear our rendition of Jingle Bells? I mean, Dirty Pants. Do you guys want to hear our Dirty Pants all day?
I haven't heard this, so I want to hear it.
All I wear is dirty pants every single day. Hey, Dirty Pants. You guys want to? No? You guys don't like that?
Dried up shit. Dried up shit. Oh, God.
Well, anyways, there goes that.
How do we get Ron Musgraves on here, man?
How do we get Ron Musgraves? This is Ron Musgraves. I need some fiber.
Jamie and Ron on here. Jamie and Ron would be a great podcast, right?
Well, he called in a couple times. I would like to have
Jamie on. If Jamie would like to send me an email to asktsqueegee@yahoo.com,
I would love to know what's going on.
Yeah, I'll have you on the show. I'd love to know. And, I really feel like free ball. I always free ball. I think, the more people that know, the better,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
I
they
mean,
could,
if it's
hey,
legit,
I'll even do an off-camera session, and then put you four on there, and then we could have Mark and fucking Tim and Ron and Jamie, or Ron and Joe, and I'll just be up in the corner narrating this whole thing, steering in the right direction. Because Ron Musgraves, he ain't gonna work that sweet dick magic on me, because that shit ain't happening. This is T Squeegee show. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it'd be the funniest shit in the world, bro.
I think it might be the best television ever.
Right.
If Joe, I would, what would be sweet is if Joe just sat down the serious tone for 1 second and just come on the podcast with Ron Musgraves, and Joe do the whole thing in his underwear. That shit would be so fucking badass. I mean, I know Joe's trying to be serious to start a legitimate fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody would do it, Joe would do it.
Yeah, but not only that, I think they should both be in their underwear, right? So
Musgraves, my fiber. There's something wrong with my fiber at my house. I got fiber run all through this, but I got to get new ones. I got a new fiber.
Hey,
what's up, Bill?
Look at the
Jamie
comments.
Schmidt. Okay, I'm not calling him. I'm not calling the dude.
Oh,
hey, listen, I'll have Jamie on because I feel like Jamie has, from what I've seen in the forums posted here and there, and some of the couple of live videos that I've watched that Jamie's done about the topic, I feel like he's got a legitimate concern.
Tell Ron to get a hold of tsqueegee@yahoo.com and get him the information for Skype right now.
Well, anyways,
ask tsqueegee.com.
Ask tsqueegee@yahoo.com. Whatever,
That's
Tim.
it. No,
Man,
I gotta get it right.
My friend.
You know what that email address. Get
it's
Ron
right there.
and then
it's right there.
Get it.
Right there. That's the email. And it would be cool. I mean, I like doing these live. It's a little difficult. The only thing is it's difficult for us to think things out through ahead of time and then do it live. It's tough. Yeah, it's one thing when we record these. What you guys don't realize is when we record these, we usually do about 2.5, 3 hours, and what you get, you get 2 hours. You get the best 2 hours I can get out of it is what I usually do. So, I don't know. I try, guys. I try.
No,
so if these live broadcasts aren't as good, I apologize, but I like the audience interaction, and the problem is we have a lot of guys, we get a lot of downloads on the podcast on iTunes and Podbean, and we get a lot of views on YouTube, but, the audience interaction is not there. Guys, they like to watch it, they like to listen to it, but, participation is hard for some people, so when we do this, it's a lot easier for guys to react in the moment than it would be for you to send an email. Like, nobody that cleans windows or watches this podcast can send an email except for Glassy Dan. But if Jamie, and again, if I feel like Jamie has a legitimate gripe, because from what I understand, there were conversations that were in the UAMCC's fucking minutes that were behind closed session shit that Ron Musgraves knew about and he shouldn't have known about because he's not fucking in there. So if that's the case, then that you got to call in to question the leadership of the UAMCC. You have to wonder what's going on in the top there. If
Where's
guys
Jamie
that aren't in the
world,
organization, I think Jamie was one of those guys in that inner circle there. He was on the board or something. I'm not too, but all I'm saying is he seemed like he had a valid reason to be upset. Ron Musgraves is like a fucking used car salesman / WWE fucking manager. That's what I see when I see that dude. I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing, but every video I've ever watched, and all I know about the dude is what I see on Facebook and shit, and it's always drama. It's never not drama.
Oh, right. I know.
You know what I mean?
They're just going to
listen, Henry, I know you ain't talking shit, man. You're probably still shitting in an outhouse. Fucker. Fucking Henry's still going out and killing shit with battle axes and on here talking shit about me. Are you fucking kidding me?
You know, the thing is, they talk about less drama. They're dragging that shit right into 2019.
They've been dragging this on.
Send me your PayPal, Henry, and I'll pay for your business cards.
Attention. But at some point, it gets you attention when you get into the drama. But at some point, it starts to hurt you. You know what I mean? Because you're taking it too far at this point. You know, and if that's what Ron's done, then maybe he's just taking it too far. You can never, ever, ever, and that's why Luke and I aren't doing this anymore. It's because I affected Luke's business and I affected my own business. You don't fuck with somebody's business. When it gets that far, you just need to apologize and move on.
Jamie said, the leadership is puppets, and yes, I was removed from the board last month after standing up to them. So, if that's the case, man, then people need to know about that, you know, and if you want to come on, and you don't have to just talk about that. We can have you on, talk about how you got started doing what you're doing. You're a pressure washer, though, I'm assuming. I don't know if you clean windows. And the last pressure washer we had on, all three of us wanted to slit our wrists.
Poor Jacob, man.
Fucking Jacob Bell.
What better place
like the worst.
None of us are UAMCC members, and none of us are pressure washers for a living. We do it on the side. So we're better to come than someplace
Outlaw
like
Window Cleaner Radio.
Right.
That's us.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You guys make me want to sell my fucking machine. How about that?
yeah, dude. I'm like, dude. I tell you, man. The drama. That's. So dude, bad. And what it seems to me is, you know, pressure washing is super fucking cutthroat, man. Like, dude, I see. What's up, Dave the Window Licker? I think
that's a good dude.
I like his videos; they're pretty good. I always watch him on Facebook though, and I need to start watching guys' videos on YouTube so I can comment and like them, because I always got to sign in. I don't like signing in. But anyways, what was I saying? Dude, I see the 89. There's a pressure washer war in my neck of the woods. I have no idea who these people are. It's just a phone number on top, and it says $99, and then like not even a half a block in the country, you go down, and boom, there's another one, and this guy's doing it for $89. It's two guys competing, $99 and $89 house wash. I'm just like, 75. Man,
everything's 75.
Everybody's like, do you do? Yeah, everyone's like, do you guys do house washing? I'm like, no. I don't fuck with that. I'll do flat work. I'll do flat work and decks because I feel like you can fuck either one of those up, and not a lot of guys do that. But anyone can come through.
We're gonna do some fucking Walgreens too. We do Walgreens.
We're just a Walgreens.
Yeah,
this is Ron Musgraves here. We're gonna do Walgreens. These are the dirtiest Walgreens I've seen in a decade.
Listen,
$85. We get $85 a square foot.
Listen to fucking Tim. All right, let's listen to
his.
They
just got healed. I can't handle it this early. Into the suit, you can kill my cheeks, but right now you guys are killing me. Oh my God, you get me laughing.
Oh shit, okay. Jamie Schmidt, been cleaning windows since I was a kid. My grandfather only cleaned windows. I do both. All right, then we're down with the clowns. Then you should You should definitely come on, Jamie. Definitely. Yes. Definitely. We do the podcasts. What do we do, guys? Like, what are they? Wednesdays and Sundays. In the evening, because we're East Coast guys. We've been doing them live, but if you want to do, we haven't done a not live episode in a while. So I think the next one, if we have Jamie on, we'll do a not live episode. You know what I mean? So we can really get the topic inside and out. Just put it in, just in and out.
Right.
And we'll get it
that way
there.
There's no.
Yeah, that way there's no bullshit. TJ, it sounds like Ron should make you VP of his company. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. Too stupid for that. Joe says the UAMCC has a lot of window cleaners too. Need Deb Browns to win. Yeah, he is. Scrub. Whatever, dude. You guys are done in the first round, anyways. Cool, man. Hey, man. If not, Jamie, you could always add me on Facebook too, buddy. TJ Gilbert, Joe will tag you somehow. Get you to. If we're not, I think we are though. But yeah, all the Steelers fans are rooting for the Browns now. That's right. Hey, he knows. He's a Steelers fan. He knows. If it wasn't for our two shitty, our offensive coordinator and our head coach, those motherfuckers would have lost more than likely at least once to us. We almost beat them the first game of the season. They tied with us. The motherfuckers ain't that good. Fuck the Steelers, man. I'll be like, fuck the Steelers forever. I mean, I really don't like the Denver Broncos, but I hate the Steelers too, but I really dislike the Denver Broncos.
Yeah. guy says I'm cleaning windows since
You guys
2007.
need
Do
to come
car
to
windows
Jamie's
count?
event in Myrtle Beach, February 21st. Well, what am I going to do there? What will I do at Jamie's event? Maybe you guys should tune into the next the podcast when we have Jamie on, and he'll tell you all about it.
I mean, Jamie wants Outlaw there, maybe.
Yeah. Well, Tim will go because I can't go, so I know Tim will show up to that one because we won't be there.
I guess I definitely owe them one. Probably not going to San Diego this year.
All we need. It would be cool if you just bought me fucking lunch.
Yeah.
You know, me and Tim still have not met in person yet. I think when I do meet Tim, I'm a double leg him, get him down on the ground, and fucking just put him in a headlock or something. You know what I mean? Put him in the torture rack, fucking do like this, fucking.
We'll have Lou Albano there.
Yeah, we'll have Lou Albano there. It'll be sweet. Willie versus Bob in a WWE hardcore match.
That would be such an amazing.
I know it's gonna happen. We're gonna have Mark there.
Look,
the next time
I'll take the bumps.
Hey, I've met the both of you, and you guys live really close. So, Tim, if I were you, I would just be quiet.
This is going to be awesome. No, this is going to be awesome.
I'm that guy. I'm the guy that
we'll have a wrestling match. We'll have Bob and Willie will have a wrestling match. And then Mark will be my manager, Captain Lou Albano. And then we'll have the big show. We'll have Josh put that big fucking singlet on and come down and jump in the ring and beat us both up.
Listen
throw us over the top ropes.
When the wedding happens, wedding happens, and Mark's up here and Josh is there and I'm there, that's what we need to do. We need to go.
Married?
We need to get a.
Oh, me.
Huh? You.
That's right. Yeah. You guys aren't even invited.
We're crashing. It doesn't matter. We need to get a ring, and that's how we need to do it. You and me together. Mark gets Lou Albano, and then what's Big Show running in, saving your ass or something like that?
No, I think the Big Show should come down and beat us all up.
Oh, that would be
over the top ropes. You know what I mean?
That'd be amazing.
Be like a Royal Rumble. He beat up Mark too.
That'd be the greatest.
And then afterwards, we'll have for $10 you can toss a dwarf. You can throw Mark. It'll be cool. We'll have some dwarf tossing. If this was Lord of the Rings, he would definitely be a dwarf. Definitely.
Not nice.
Huh?
You're not nice.
What do you mean I'm not nice?
You're not a nice person. I'm
Ron
done.
Musgraves. Yeah, hey, I tell you what. Yeah, we can arrange the real, the Ron Musgraves that always calls into the show. We can arrange Ron Musgraves to promote his event.
Well, I just don't understand. Honestly, he's willing to call in, but we've told him he doesn't have to show his face and come on camera, and he doesn't want to come out and be on the show live. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nobody wants to be live because they, especially if you're in that kind of gamut. You know what I mean?
Dude, the dude makes 7 fucking videos a day. What are you talking?
Yeah, but he can control that video. You can't control TJ. TJ's mind works faster than all of us. You know that. He's already thinking about what you just said, and he's already got it where he wants to ask you a question. We don't.
I'm just not going to let him step all over me.
Right.
You know what I want to see? And this is, I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but I want to see, because he does do those live videos where he's driving, I want to see someone driving down the road and fucking wipe out.
Yeah, we're doing
video that gets views.
I did a lot of work today. I'm not, I'll be honest with you, man. It's not that I don't need the money or, I fucking got it like that or I'm lazy. I just, I'm pretty consistent all year round, Bill. I do get the warm weather thing though. It's been kind of nice the last few days. I've been getting out and doing. It's just easier. I get more done when it's warm, anyways. You know what I'm saying? I just move. Everything is quicker when it's warmer out, anyway.
It's just.
He says he's up there grinding. We don't like words like grinding and killing it on this podcast.
No, we don't do killing it.
We don't do killing it and grinding. We don't do that.
But we are killing it, grinding it.
Yeah. Where's my Luke the window cleaner glasses at? Because that's so lame.
Hey, Henry, you need to do one of two things. He's changing the name of his company or whatever, but he needs to either go down there closer to Tanner and work with Tanner for a while, and he's come up here to Ohio and work with one of us.
Anytime he wants.
Let us love on you for a while, dude.
Yeah.
Come up here and just let us love on you. That's what he needs. He needs some guidance in where he wants to go right now. because I think he's lost. I mean, he's just gone through an epic year. You know what I mean? A life-changing year, and he's. I don't know. That's my Dr. Phil.
I'm going. Dave, I'm going Gustafson, and Cyborg. I want Gustafson to whoop that John Jones ass. I want him to.
I need to watch UFC more, man.
Hell yeah, you do. It's the best shit out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I still try to watch WWE every once in a while, and it gets old, you know.
That's not even the same thing. What the fuck are you talking
they're not the same. Well, no, Lesnar's in there. I like Lesnar and shit like that. I always like watching Lesnar.
Oh.
You know.
If you join a band, are you always gonna wear a hat? If I were you.
What?
Always wear a hat.
You fuck! You talking about my bald ass head? Fuck you, man.
Hey. Listen, I just noticed the other. Hey, listen, dude. I just noticed the other day, Tim, when I was watching my video of me redoing the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I'm bent over, and you could, dude. I've got a fucking a light patch in my fucking head. I look like my fucking Uncle Larry. 40, I'm like, motherfucker, dude.
Right, dude.
I'm like,
that's
son
why
of a bitch. Yeah, dude.
It's bad. I just need to shave it. Like, go bald. Just be done with it.
Joe says Henry's a great guy and he's going to meet him in Jacksonville. Hey man, I love Henry, man. I want to help Henry out. Yeah. I want Henry to send me his PayPal information to my fucking in Messenger and Facebook Messenger. I want to get Henry some new cards. I'm even thinking about maybe having my buddy, if Henry will let me, design him a logo. And make him some business cards and gift them to him. I want to help Henry out.
You're always so nice to these guys, man. You always hook people up, dude.
I don't hook everybody up. I just hook. I hook up fucking dudes, man. I hook cool dudes up. Henry's a good dude. I like Henry, and I want to help him out. But anyways, fucking, what's up with this warm weather in Detroit? No, how is this normal this time of year, dude? I tell you what, it's global warming, man. We're all gonna die. So you know. The end of the world is coming. I hope you're ready.
Henry, during my Christmas, when I'm at my Christmas, I look at all my nieces and my nephews, and I just look at their hair. And I'm thinking, man, I miss hair. I just miss hair.
Dude, I used to have some locks, man. I used to have some fucking woody woo. I used to have some long ass hair.
I went from Vanilla Ice. That's the hairspray.
You ain't never been fucking up.
Dude, no,
you ain't to the extreme. You ain't rocking the mic like a vandal. Right on the stage and watch a chump like a candle. Dance. Right, speak of that, boom. Yeah. I wish I could show people that video. We need to put that up in its entirety now. Fuck that shit.
It's there. I only got 45 seconds of it. That's the only one I got 45 seconds.
We should put it up but we should put it up in its entirety because I know before you didn't want to.
Yeah, it's up. You can have it. Put it on. We'll put it right.
Hey, listen, Jason. Jason. The UFC. I don't know if he's a cheater or not, dude. I don't. You know, they said that John Jones. They said that what he was busted for this last time, for some reason, it's no more abnormal than it was the last time. So they're thinking that he didn't cheat. It's just an abnormality. So USADA said he's cool, but the Nevada State Athletics Commission said he wasn't cool. So USADA, the guys that control the drug testing for the UFC, the ones that have been busting everybody, said that he's cool. The ones that didn't was the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
They need to get rid of drug testing at this point, man.
Yeah, man, quit. Yeah. Just let them smoke weed, let them snort coke, let them fucking do steroids, whatever, dude. Just let them all be hard body. Everybody was mad when everybody was mad when. What's up, Richie Blue? Everybody was mad when.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, everybody was mad when all that shit came out about McGuire and all them dudes shooting up steroids. I didn't give a shit. So they hit the ball farther. Big deal. Good. I can tell you right now, you could take all the steroids in the world. If you ain't got no hand-eye coordination and you ain't fucking hitting no home runs, homie. I played baseball. I'm telling you.
Right.
If you could either have skills as a baseball player or not have skills.
Right.
I can tell you now, if you take a whole bunch of fucking steroids, you still ain't gonna be able to run the football like Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
That asterisk isn't for steroids ever. It's because of a baseball and how it was wound. That's why there's always going to be that asterisk, because Babe Ruth hit a less dense ball or whatever it was. It's not because of a steroid use. You know,
well,
dude, what do you expect these guys to do? They're shortening their lives to entertain you, and they're bitching. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
what's up, Bennett? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's it. They just shorten their lives to entertain you, and people bitch. It just don't make sense. You know, they're just trying to make.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't either.
Jason says that he still won't watch it. I mean, that's cool. I get that. You know, some people just don't like it. You know, Dave the Window Licker says Joe Rogan's got a great video out there about John Jones and his fucking latest fucking accusations against him. You know, as a matter of fact, I talk about some dude. I like his podcast. Another one, my cousin Brittany, the mail lady from Michigan. She turned me onto a podcast called Small Town Murder. If you guys like true crime shit, this is like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, man, this is something that me and Mark could easily do together, is talk about murders and make jokes about it, you know, but not really they're not disparaging. It's just, you know, some of these stories are unbelievable. I can't get enough of it. I've listened to probably, 15 or 20 of them so far, and it's only been like a week.
So once a year, I go on to the Ohio Inmate Search, and I look up the 3 murderers from 1995 that abducted these 2 girls in Baltimore, Ohio. And it was 2 guys and a girl, and they ended up killing these 2 girls. They shot them twice with the .22, and then they went back home to the house, and the mom, who was involved in it, made pizza for them. And then they went back to take them back to the barn to hide them up the road, and the one girl wasn't dead, so they threw bricks on her and shit like that. Well, they were missing for a week. Everybody's looking around for them, and they couldn't find them. And then they thought they were getting closer. They set the barn on fire, and the mail lady found them. But these guys literally killed these 2 girls over a boyfriend-girlfriend spat. Like, it's amazing that they're not alive.
There's some spots in Ohio, down in southern Ohio. There was a whole series of like a documentary series on a spot down abducted or something. I'll have to look it up, but I watched the shit out of it. It was pretty good.
It's crazy what these
about
kids
people
do.
About people disappearing in Ohio, in this town in Ohio, like left and right, and it turned out to be this fucking cocaine dealer dude was just off in these tricks. Just like when I say tricks, I meant whores. That's what they were to prostitutes.
Right,
he was fucking killing them and shit, man.
That's crazy.
Ohio's fucked up, man.
Dude, we had a guy come down from Detroit. He was a little small-time drug dealer here in town. This was 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. These people owed him $30,000. He came in on Main Street in Newark, right? Mm-hmm. Drove into their house, got out with an AK, and shot the shit out of 3 people. Over $30,000.
Yeah.
Like, he gave up his entire life.
It's amazing what some pieces of shit will do for a couple $1,000s. You know what I'm saying? There are all those kinds of pieces of shit out there.
They need to learn that lesson to where you went to prison because you made such a big scene about it. There's other ways to murder somebody than running into their house in the main street in town.
I think there's a lot better ways to murder somebody than that.
Right. Stupid.
I don't know. Dude, hey, listen. Does anyone have any fucking technical questions for Mark Tanner? I mean, come on. He's the smartest man in window cleaning. Captain Dirty Jeans said so.
Oh, my God. We got to get a plaque made for that. For Mark. Being the best window cleaner in the industry.
Yeah. We need to do that. We need to get him a trophy.
We need to do that. So you can have it on display every time we say it.
We need a trophy.
Right.
That's what I said. You need a trophy to sit right behind the, your headboard there. On your headboard there.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Sit it on the. Is that your new podcast studio, or is that until your wife
That's until
Comes
she's
in and
in
kicks
the living room. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, when are you going to get around to hanging those fucking curtains in your wife's fucking bedroom, dude? What a douche. Over
They
your
were
other
up.
shoulder.
No, they were up, and then she didn't like them, and we took them down. She hasn't found what she likes yet. So
That money's been directed to Dick Winchimes.
yes.
Listen. I mean,
Everything directed
listen.
to Dick Winchimes.
Hey, Mark. Joe wants to know, Mark, can you make a mini into a pro?
Sorry, Joe, but there's no for you, buddy.
Yeah, you can't add the mini plus A and B to it and make it a pro, bro. It's still,
you
it's
can't.
still a mini.
You just gotta go to the adult store and pay about $50. Go to the Lions Den, ask for the plus A.
Oh my God.
All right, there's a question. No. What app do you use to keep track of your customers? Actually, we are very old school, but we use, actually, very simple, the Google Calendar. And it's synced to everybody's phone. So every job that we're doing is on that calendar. And I fill in the calendar every month at the beginning of the month. So any of the buildings that we go, you know, it's got a date, and that's not in stone. But like any time one of the car dealerships goes, they put it on the calendar. So we have there's no reminder. It's just a matter of checking the calendar every day to make sure we're covering everything. And it's very old school and antiquated, but it works because we keep it simple. You know, I am a solid proponent of the customer factor. Yeah.
I use the shit out of the customer factor. Actually, and you know, you guys, if you guys want to call them and ask them, you can. But the company Clearview's window cleaning has been with the customer factor. I think we were one of the first 10 people to ever use the customer factor. We've been with them the whole time.
That so much, man.
And I get it. I think I might get it cheaper than other people just because I've been signed up to it. I mean, we've literally almost over since Clearviews has had a company. So that was the 7 years I cleaned windows for John.
Steve? Is that his name? Steve?
Yes.
Yeah. So I actually emailed him because I wanted to try it last year again because I wanted to get Leah. Leah's just so old school, man. When we first started,
dude. Like with my stuff, you can do recurring work. It's on there. Like say it lays it out for you. You know what I mean? You
Dude,
put
it's
it
so
in how
beautiful.
many times
it's such.
It just lays it out for you, and then you just go to the week and print out the fucking thing, or you can sync it with QuickBooks. You know what I mean? It's legit.
This is what we do. It's very simple.
Awesome.
And everybody's got a different color.
Right.
Okay. And I can look on there and tell who's doing what day it was done, and like I said, it's simple. It doesn't have reminders, but part of the responsibility is to look at that calendar every day.
Right. David Casnucci, what's up, my man? We need to get you on the podcast. Quit bullshitting.
Yeah, playing around in Texas or something right now.
Quit bullshit. You can Skype on your phone in the hotel room. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
He's making Mark Tanner money right now, man.
Yeah, dude, we all know he's going to be the second richest man in window cleaning.
I got
a question. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead, and then we have a question for you.
I need 30 seconds to apologize to Alan Smith. Okay. Listen, I have this habit of putting my phone I have a little holster on the side of my work belt, you know, and I got a habit of not locking the phone. And for some reason, because Alan Smith is the very first name in my phone book under A, obviously, dude, at 7 o'clock the other day, we're washing this hospital. And my headphone starts ringing, and and I'm like, it sounds like I'm calling someone. And I pick my phone up, and it's calling Alan Smith at 7 o'clock my time, which is probably like 3 o'clock. Dude, and I'm trying to hang up, and it's like,
he's probably drunk, dude.
Dude, I hear this. And I'm like, shit. And he goes, oh. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm sorry. And he's like, who's this? And I wanted to lie and say, this is Joseph Henry Hardy. I go, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call you. And I hang up. About 3 hours later, he calls me back. You're like, hey, man, I'm sorry for being rude on the phone. And I'm like, oh, shit.
We have a
Mark and
question
I had
from
a really good conversation one day because he video butt dialed me. So I mean,
yeah, that was cool.
we have a question from Dave the window licker here, so we can get through this little part of this fucking podcast. Is it possible for glass coating to change from hydrophilic to hydrophobic?
Hey, wait! Before you answer that, I know that I got some time. I'm going to go take a pee break. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I'm going to go say hi to the kids. I'm going to go eat dinner, and then I'll be back just as Mark's finishing.
Oh. That's all. All right. They asked, is it possible for glass coating to change from hydrophilic to hydrophobic? The answer is yes, for a small amount of time. The only coating that works for any length of time is going to be the Nanovations 1010, which I've seen on glass for over a year. Change it to where it sheets off or hydrophilic. But any other coating is a temporary thing, depending on the exposure. If it's in the sun, if it's in a bad environment, it's not going to last. So to answer your question, yes, there is a way to change it. You have two options: put a coating on it or polish it. I can polish glass and make it hydrophilic. Okay, but that's a temporary thing. It doesn't last forever. But again, the Nanovations 1010, when properly applied, will make glass hydrophilic for over a year, from what I've seen.
That's sweet,
so I
man.
suggest you go get some. Yeah. Kaz Nocha says, Tanner, my high pressure oil pump is what's going on with my truck. Dude, that's not good. You got to get rid of that 6.0. That was the crappiest diesel motor they ever used.
Everyone that I know that's got one of those 6.0s has fucking bulletproofed it before. They had to bulletproof it.
You have to. They make a lot of power, but they lift the heads because there's not enough head studs. And if you leave them alone, they're okay. But as soon as you put a program on them, they lift the heads, blow the head gaskets out. And I'd never own one. That's just me personally. I have an old 7.3 that's bulletproof, right out of the factory.
Man, fucking Dave is even worked on Christmas, man. Man,
Dave's the worker, man. That guy don't quit. Dave's the man.
Dave's the man with the master plan.
Yep. Dave Casanocha, 200 grand. 2,000 grand. That is a man. Uh-oh.
Who the fuck is this?
That guy again.
Ron Musgraves.
Oh.
Oh, shit. How you doing this evening, Ron?
Everything's pretty good over here. I'm just dealing with it. I don't know, this whole pressure washing institute. I'm starting up a school. And I ruptured a hemi the other day. I could hardly sit down.
Oh, my God.
How'd you hurt your hemi, Ron?
I got down in my lazy boy chair, and there was a rawhide dog bone on there I didn't see, and it just lined up and ruptured a hemi.
That sounds pretty painful, having a big bone shoved up your ass. It's gotta hurt.
It's not the bone. It just ruptured. Now it's, I don't know, there's discharge in my underpants. It's just a mess. I really don't want to talk about that. I'm here to talk on your podcast and educate people about pressure washing.
Well, do you have any advice for new pressure washers?
Anybody that's starting up a pressure washing company needs to come to my school. Spend a couple days with me. We'll teach them all about how to sell. We can sell parking lots. We can sell flat work. We can sell roofs. And I'll teach them all about gallons per minute versus pressure versus soft wash. I'm very well versed in every aspect of pressure washing.
Great, Ron. So, if you don't mind me asking, since we got Joe watching, what's your obsession with Joseph Henry Hardy?
Here's the thing I've heard about Joe. Joe is one of the very few men that's self-lubricating. So there's no such thing as dry docking with him. I've been with him before, and I think it's my turn. What do you think of that, Joe? Joseph Henry hard on. It's my turn.
I don't think Joe swings that way, dude, for real. I don't. I mean, we're all curious, Ron. Mini or a pro?
Look at the fucking size of me. Of course I've got a pro. And it leans to the left, God damn it. Let me tell you something. I saw what Joe's got the other day. Doesn't matter to me. At least send me a dick pic. Send me something, God damn it. Come on. If you really must know, it's like the size of the average doorknob. Okay, did that do anything for you? Huh, Gilbert? You hear me? It's the size of a fucking doorknob.
Well, Ron, before we let you go, is there anything else you'd like to tell our audience?
Yeah, I've got a couple things to say. What the fuck is so funny, Tanner? You sit there giggling like a fucking schoolgirl. What the fuck? You get all red when you giggle. You look like fucking Santa Claus. And that fucking skinny little shit, Tim Huber, I'll break your fucking neck. Let me tell you one more thing, Huber. Fucking Bon Jovi sucks. Okay, they fucking suck. They bought their way into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's a fucking fact. Here's one more thing, Gilbert. I don't have fiber. Okay, and I'm not selling parking lots. And your fucking impression, I guess it makes me laugh like a fucking nut. Get off of me. I get a lot of phone calls saying they're ragging on you. Nobody rags on the Ron. Understand me? Nobody fucks with the Musgraves.
Well, Ron, we really enjoy your calls, man. Hopefully you continue to watch and call in, dude.
One more thing before I go, and I appreciate you guys' time. You guys got a great show here. I wish I had as many listeners. One more thing, though. You tell that Joseph Henry hard-on that I'm going to use his ass like a fucking pincushion. You got that?
Well, thanks for calling in, Ron. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Man, I tell you what, he's the only dude that watches, man. He's the only dude that calls in that fucking Ron Musgraves. You gotta love that. Thanks for calling in, Ron. That was interesting. I think we found out a lot about Ron. It's great, dude.
I think in 2019 we need to make it a habit of having pre-show meetings. On stuff.
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. I can't control who calls into the show. I can't control it.
Bro. I've laughed so hard I'm seeing stars. And then I'm trying to hold it in. Trying not to fuck it up.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the stars. Oh my God, dude.
Mad talent, man. And we're just fucking around right now. You know what I mean? We're just fucking around. Don't get all mad and shit, you know. It could be worse. It's going to get worse because the winter time is get ready to come, and then I'm going to have a whole bunch of time to have people on the show. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Man, we got 24 viewers right now of the podcast.
Sorry, guys.
If you guys wanna add to the conversation, if there's any questions you have for any of us, now's the time. We're gonna open it up to some viewer questions. So we'll take the first question we get here. That was fucking epic, dude.
That's
Ron Musgraves is my favorite fucking call-in guy ever.
I love that Ron Musgrave call-in segment.
Ron is a great guy. He seems like a really nice dude. He likes asshole.
Seems to be pretty honest, right?
So good.
Seems to be relatively honest about his sexuality, all that stuff. I can dig that.
I can't even do a Bob episode because Ron's so good. That's how bad it is right now. Ron's so good, I can't. Who laughs that hard that their cheeks hurt for 2 days?
Right.
Just when Ron calls
my
it.
Outlaw sweet coat in the hotel laundry room. Somebody stole my sweet coat. Some asshole stole my Outlaw sweet coat in the hotel laundry. Outlaw Light. What up, Jonathan Graham? What up? How you doing, buddy? Hello, sir. I don't know what you mean that somebody stole your sweatshirt, David, out of the hotel laundry room, your Outlaw window cleaner hoodie. Damn, boy. That's what you should have bought a Squeegee Life one.
But think about it. Now somebody's wearing an Outlaw window cleaner.
Yeah.
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 They don't even know what the fuck they're wearing.
All right, Jonathan Graham has a question here. Do you use Facebook ads? And if you do, how much money do you spend on each boost? I've used them a couple times, and I never spend more than $20.
Yeah, never per ad. You know, you want to see what you're gonna
Never
get.
over 20, man.
If you're getting good, it's like fishing, man. Seriously, start small.
Really, that's a way to build likes on your page, and the more likes you get, the more views you're going to get. So that's what I would do. And
I spend about $100 a month. That's all I spend.
I don't ever spend that much. I don't do. This is what I do, guys. I've got like 200 some odd followers of my business page on Facebook. I had way better reviews on my page before Eric Blaine got a hold of them and ruined all my fucking reviews with his bullshit. I had to remove my reviews because he left a negative comment on every single one.
Remind me to tell you why I had to remove my reviews after this.
Well, anyways, what I do is I got an Instagram account that shares photos automatically to my Facebook business page, and I just make a little pic collage, and that's what I do. And I get 2 or 3 new likes a week organically. You're not going to be. I think most people that search out business services in their area on Facebook are going to find you anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean.
Right.
The likelihood, I mean, really, when you're boosting an ad, you might get a few calls here and there. You might make your $20 back, but really, most likely, the only thing, I'm not saying that you won't. But you live in a highly populated area. It really matters on where the fuck you're living with these Facebook ads. If you're doing it in an area where there's not like a large population density, like fucking Columbus, Ohio. You're probably not going to get a lot of response on your ads. So just be smart about your market. Market to your market.
Well, I mean, I can wake up.
Say.
I could throw in a $20 ad and I'll wake up to $600 in my bank account the next morning just because of the way I do the online sales and stuff like that. So I mean, Facebook's been really good to me. It's a lot. I would suggest Facebook over trying to build off Groupon, Angie's List, or anything like that. It's going to take away money from you.
What's Dave the Window Liquor? Yeah, Dave the Window Liquor would like to know, what are all the drawbacks to Home Advisor? Rob Anderson uses them.
Home Advisor is a small business ruiner. They will actually.
I don't fuck with them.
Ron had joined. Ron had done that because I was doing Angie's List, so he wanted to try something different than I was. And within a week, they had drawn his account for like $3,200. Not one account landed, but he'd spent $3,200 in like a week or something like that. It was astronomical. Like he had to fight with them. And they'll give you like, what they like to do is they like to settle with you for like a little bit of your money because they know if they go to court, they're only going to pay you like 18% back. So, I mean, they're just a small business. They feed on small business. They like to take from small business. There's no benefit to them. Unless you're the top 1 or 2 that actually get the legit, what do they sell? They sell like leads or whatever it is. 1 or 2% lead. Yeah. If you were like I was with Angie's List and you're the number 1 sales guy, they're going to push everybody to you.
I'm already bidding against people. Why would I pay to bid against people? That's the stupidest fucking thing ever.
Right.
Dude.
That's like Thumbtack. Why would you pay? Thumbtack's like you have to be the lowest bidder every time on Thumbtack, and there's no way to be the lowest bidder unless you fucking cut your throat. Period.
It's
you're not going to make money on it.
Jonathan Graham, do you feel it is valuable to make a business Instagram page for window cleaning? I just have an Instagram page, the T Squeegee. It used to be my business name, but I changed it to T Squeegee, and I just upload pictures from that. I mean, I don't feel like I'm on Instagram posting lewd or lascivious acts, acting like a douchebag or anything like that. You know what I mean? My customers know me. I prefer just to be me than to put up a front. You know what I'm saying? So I just, I mean, I wouldn't get on there and, your Instagram name shouldn't be like Dick Licker 96 or nothing, and you're posting, you know what I'm saying? But you can link it to your Facebook account, and then you can filter what you're sending to what. So if you want to share your post to Facebook, it gives you the option, and it gives you the option to share to your business page or your personal page. You know what I mean? And I post most of my photographs from Instagram to my website. You know what I'm saying? And
that Instagram stuff.
Huh?
You know the hashtag, the geo stuff. I mean, that's you. That's Instagram. I have no clue on Instagram at all.
Instagram, hashtag everything, geotag everything. Like you take a picture of a job you're doing, geotag it. So when you geotag it and hashtag it, window cleaning, commercial window cleaning, residential window cleaning, when you go into a search engine, someone types into a search engine, those hashtags, those keywords are going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? And you can do that organically yourself. You don't need to spend a shitload of money having somebody do that for you. You can do it yourself from your
TJ,
phone.
Yeah. YouTube works the same way.
And YouTube works the same way.
I'm
all you got to do is tag your videos. If it was easy, so I'll tag. Yeah, dude, I don't even tag my YouTube videos. Jesus.
Hey,
Richie gets on me about it too. Richie's back. What's up, Richie? It's John. What's up, Dave? It's OBX Clean. Dave, Grant, Jonathan, they're all talking. When's the next Outlaw window cleaning party? I don't know. Sounds like my wedding, but you're not coming to that, man, Root.
Man, we could have a
fucking
good
Joe
time.
Will show out. He'll be running around in his underwear, embarrass me in front of people. Try to hook up with Aunt Tammy.
Dude, hey, let's put a bunch of cameras in the room, and for your girl's bachelorette party, let's send Joe in.
Dude,
that'd be so great.
That would be that might be the best idea.
That would be.
It's got to be so like great. It's got to be one of those like fucking those G strings that are all shiny sequins. It's got to be a sequin G string,
fedora
a royal
and
blue
a G
one.
string.
Yeah,
fedora
royal blue one, and he's got to wear the fedora that's got the bleach stain on it, or he's fucking.
Oh my
slipping.
god! It's gonna hurt again. We gotta do that.
DTN Professional Window Cleaning says, "What's up? What's up, DTN?
What's up, man? What's DTN stand for?"
Thanks, Jonathan. I watched some of his YouTube videos. What is it? If it was me, it would be "Don't Trust Nobody."
Let me know. New YouTube channel, though. What?
I hear you, Joe. I got you, player. Thanks, Jonathan. We like you. We dig you too, buddy. Thanks for watching, man. So, no more questions? Is that all the questions? My daughter can hear y'all, and she's laughing. All right. Well, that's cool.
Why would you ever
I don't
let
know when
talk?
the next party is. I think we should I think we should plan something for next October. What we ought to do is just wait until that one dude tries to do another event, and then we'll have an event in Ohio on the same weekend and see who gets the most people to show up.
I don't think that event's happening no more.
I don't think it is either. At least
just
not
told
for us,
him.
it ain't. Yeah. You just told him. So, just so you know, that ain't happening ever again. So, dirty pants all day. I really like to wear dirty pants every single day. Dirty pants.
In Sandusky, Ohio, with TJ Gilbert and you showing off your town, because we could have a lot of fucking fun for a weekend in your town, dude.
Oh, yeah, we could.
No,
we could.
No, I mean, we really could. Especially summertime.
As long as you guys don't mind meeting at a neutral location, I don't want no one to know where I live.
We're all going to TJ's house.
No, my wife will kill me, dude.
TJ said he's putting this up, so.
No!
He's installing swinging beds.
Dude, fuck that, man. I think if we ask politely, WCR will let us have a booth at their convention. Me and Chris and Alex, we're the best friends. Chris sent me a fucking a Christmas present.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
He didn't send me one.
Yeah.
Chris, what's up, man?
And I'm not afraid to say that. I mean, it's not in here. It's actually next to the bed. Hey, baby, it's
where's
next to the bed.
Christmas present?
Right.
Well,
hey, Chris.
My bad. Hey, I'll be honest with you.
Hey, Chris.
I've never ordered WCR, so he doesn't have my address.
Well, listen. Chris's gift is right next to where the magic happens. So, you're living vicariously through me, Chris.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, baby. No, he bought me a book, and so far I'm about maybe an eighth of the way through it. I like it. It's a good book. It was a nice gift. And when I'm finished, I will tell you guys what book it is and whether or not you should buy it. But so far, it's really good, and I really I thank Chris for that. Chris is not a bad dude. There's two sides to every story. I'm not saying his story is the right one or Perry's is the right one or whatever, but it's always better to get both sides of the story because
at the end of the day, we're arguing.
Prove that he's not very honest at times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, with this guy,
I'm not to beat on a dead fucking horse, but he's not an honest dude.
With Chris, we can beat the shit out. I can beat the shit out of him all I want, but at the end of the day, I mean, Peter Artusa's still got. I mean, he's still building off what Chris built. So I mean, Chris was a window cleaner at one point. I mean, he was a good window cleaner, a really good window cleaner.
Yeah, so. Mark does not talk at all on the live ones, and people bitch about it all the time. I don't know what the fuck his deal is, dude. He's
I'm drinking beer, so I'm cutting into his time.
No, you're not. Fuck that. Mark can talk.
I don't want to.
Mark's probably the funniest dude in this friggin' podcast at this point, man. You got to hear the shit in the messenger. Hey, seriously, by the way, I want to tell you guys a story. And this is what I wake up to for the last couple of days is farts in my messenger.
I know where this is going.
Well, no. Listen to me on this. I've been with my wife for 16 fucking years, right?
Yeah.
16 fucking years. And one night, like first year we were dating, we were like fooling around, just having a good time, and she farted. And I said, that's the most disgusting thing that ever happened to me. My wife and I have not farted in front of each other in 16 fucking years.
Oh my God.
I wake up to fart
Whatever,
fucking
dude.
joke.
Listen,
farts
dude.
in my phone, in my messenger. So it's like, Leah's like,
that was me.
Gross.
That was me. That was
she's laughing
like 6
her ass
speakers in a row.
When she's laughing her ass off, she goes, ew, that's gross. Then she laughs.
Oh my God.
Mark always does them in the shower.
Yep.
Oh,
Mark always does shower farts and then he acts like, oh man, I'm the shit. It's lubed, so it's gonna make fucking extra sound. If he just does it, listen, your dry farts are just as long as my dry farts.
Yes, Henry, the Black Diamonds are still on the Outlaw store at this point.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm not saying this guy. This guy just gives away every fucking bit. He's so retarded.
He's so proud at this point. He's in the shower with his fucking $1,000 phone.
Let me just say this. I'll say this, just because I've been talking shit. Let me just say this. I like my Reach It water fed pole stuff. I like it. It's good shit. I haven't backtracked on any of that. I like his new window weapon is cool. The water was shooting out of the corner hydro blade the very first time I used it. I apparently broke it, is what he told me. I broke the end of it. Unfortunately, Mark broke the very same end that I broke, instantly also. He shoved the stick in his and I shoved Teflon tape in mine. But the window weapon works good. I think the pad idea is a good thing. Personally, if I could manufacture a brush, I think I could make one better just because I actually clean windows. But that version that he's got out now, the window weapon, it's a solid ass brush. I would recommend it. It's a good brush. My only issue is that he's a bullshitter. He bullshit me and Tim, and didn't fucking come through with the shit that he said because he's like fucking whatever. You know what I mean? He was a dick to me in Kansas City, Missouri. He wears dirty pants. And every fucking gunslinger I've bought from him fucking leaks.
Hey, this segment is brought to you by
Bud Light and marijuana.
Bud Light.
So, well, a little bit.
And fucking and huffing farts.
Well, because of you two fuckers. But
hey, I got one to back up the truck to your story, Tim. When I met my wife, we were just dating, okay? And we were dating for a couple months, and my buddy Sean and his wife Tracy, they came over for dinner to meet my girlfriend at the time, who's obviously not my wife.
Right.
And my buddy's girlfriend, or my buddy's wife, Tracy says to Kate, so how do you deal with, his gas? And Kate, my wife, goes, what are you talking about? And she goes, well, Mark Mark seems to think it every time he farts, he just giggles like a little kid. Mm-hmm. He laughs every time. And Kate says to me, well, she says, I've never, known him to fart yet. I mean, and she looked at me and she goes, it's natural. It's okay. And that was it. At that point.
Oh, no, she gave you permission. Yeah. No, I just don't like the shit where I eat.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? I just, that's just.
Dude, let me ask you a question. You've never given Leah the Dutch oven?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Jennifer got one of those like a couple days ago, bro.
We don't do that. We've never just done that.
No,
I mean,
we don't fart. We don't. I'll tell you this.
It's me. It's me and my mentality.
I've heard Jennifer fart on accident twice, and that was while laughing drunk.
Yeah.
But I've never seen or smelled Jennifer poop. I've never seen Jennifer's poop. I don't know when she poops. As far as I know, she doesn't poop.
Right. No, Leo would probably live life a lot better if I actually did that shit in front of her. But she just she accepts my in that area I am. But she accepts that with me, and then she giggles at everybody else that does it in front of us. You know what I mean? So if somebody just lets one go, it's just an instant giggle. So. I mean, exactly when I played those messengers, I mean, I'm just sitting there just smoking a cigarette with her next to me, and I play those because I'm waiting to catch it up with you guys, and she'll be the one just giggling like a hyena over there. You know what I mean?
It's like I said in the text, Tim, I just, looking at you and meeting you for a brief time, I'm kind of thinking you got a high-pitched squeak going on, possibly like a dog whistle, and no one can hear it anyway.
Bro, I keep my shit held in so long. I could go a minute and a half long ones, man. I promise you.
Ben Moreno, I'll tell you right now, the best brush to get right now, he'll more than likely, after the first of the year, announce a bunch of fucking changes to the window weapon and try to sell you another one. But just go and get a fucking window weapon now. He'll send you the pads. The pads are cool. I think most likely he'll end up charging you a gajillion fucking dollars for the fucking pads. It's a badass brush. Mark will tell you too. He likes it as well.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with everybody right now. The reason we're not promoting certain things in our area that we have been promoting is because we feel like we've been thrown under the bus.
Yep.
And as if we get thrown under the bus and our integrity is in question, that's TJ came on board with Outlaw. Is the one thing he said was his integrity. He would never want to lose his integrity.
I'm not going to fucking sell myself for a product. I'm not going to do that.
No, you throw our integrity in question, even in one little instance where you're trying to get out of a situation, and we see that, we're going to be on the defensive no matter what.
Especially considering that you sent us leaky fucking gunslingers, pre-order gunslingers,
and
never
ones that
replaced them. Never replaced them, and you fucking threw us under the bus. We didn't, when it leaked, I didn't get on the internet and be like, oh man, your shit fucking leaks, dickhead.
Friends don't do that, man. Friends don't do that.
I didn't do that. I gave him plenty enough time to fix the issue. He never fucking fixed it.
No, seriously, in the background, since, for that 3 months, how many guys did you help? 15, 20 that were having issues that you kept from not being public?
Yeah.
You feel me?
To try to get out in front of it.
Then you throw our integrity under the bus?
Because they weren't fucking being put together right. They were leaking and shit, and I was like, hey man, this guy's got a problem. You know what I mean? And it was taken care of. But the one person the people you should have took care of, you didn't. And not only did you not take care of us, you threw us under the fucking bus just as quick as you could.
Right, I
got a leaky gunslinger. Well, these guys fucked up testing it. Okay, fuckface. How you like these apples, dirty jeans? I'm just fucking, dude, fuck you.
We work.
I got 52 fucking emails from him from Christmas. I got 5 emails from about the same shit. It's like, man, you ain't got your email database. You sending the same email 5 fucking times to people. You ain't even got that shit together, the easy shit. And we did a lot for promoting that fucking product, and he threw us under the fucking bus. Richie is a gem. I'll say this. Richie's the best fucking dude in the fucking world, and those prototypes that he made us, we're still fucking using them, and they're still badass. They don't fucking leak. They don't fucking splash. You don't need a sponge, and that's that. Richie knows how we feel about it. We told him. Richie knows we were pissed off about it. You know what I mean? Richie knows we're mad about it. But Richie,
don't ever question a man's integrity.
Yeah, it's out of Richie's hands. This is between Perry and I. Which we're not saying this trying to do Richie wrong. I'm not saying that he can't make gunslingers that don't leak, because there's plenty.
I use a gunslinger every day of my life. I'm just not promoting it.
Yeah, dude, there's a shitload of guys out there that got them that are good. All I'm saying is the ones that we got they leaked. They didn't they were never fucking replaced, and he threw us under the bus and tried to make it out to be our fucking fault.
That was pretty much it.
That's what we're saying.
You throw us under the bus. You throw us under. Don't throw us. We're friends. We never throw each other under the bus. Actually,
no, I'm cool. Yeah.
If I have an issue, TJ's on my side, and he goes with me.
I'm not saying don't buy a gunslinger. I'm just
yeah.
I'm not saying don't buy a gunslinger. You want to? I mean, he's selling them fucking 25% off now. I mean, I would buy one
right now.
Buy one right now. Buy it right now when it's cheap.
Buy it, but don't. You know? I mean, I can
tell you this: there's two $75 bucket on the belts on the fucking market, and the one that he's making is better than the plastic one that's for $75.
And he's going to send you. I mean, even if you get a leaky one, he's going to send you a replacement.
So he'll send you a replacement. I'm not saying he won't replace it. I'm just saying he didn't replace ours, and then he blamed us for fucking splashing. You guys use long tools. No, we don't, you dick. That shit pissed me off, man. I'm still fucking mad about it. I used a 10-inch mop
the whole time. It was in the videos, you know? I use a 10-inch mop.
Dude, I love my prototype is fucking badass. My gunslinger, that thing changed the way I clean fucking windows, legit. It made me quicker, it made me more efficient, and it fucking, I don't have a wet leg no more.
Right.
In the wintertime. It's nice not having a wet leg, but
you unless get a good you use gunslinger, it's over, man. It's a game changer. You get a good one, you know?
Listen, man, like I said, I don't want to, I'm just saying, from my personal experience, his poles are nice, his brushes are good, but the gunslingers he made me aren't worth a fuck. You got to stick a sponge in the bottom of them, and the ones that don't fuck, once you get the splashing down, they're most likely going to weep, because I've had 3 of them. I got 2 Outlaw window cleaner gunslingers and 1 pre-order gunslinger. All 3 give me wet leg. The 2 prototypes I got from Richie, neither one of them have given me a wet leg, not once. Never had to stick a sponge in them, nothing. Go fuck your uncle. There you go. Everyone knows about it. It's all out there in the open now. I think Perry's a fucking dickhead for throwing us under the fucking bus, period. Point blank. That's all. End of discussion. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, Fernando Trevino wants to know, what up? You still going to have Marcus Bay on for the Conspiracy Podcast? Yes, we want to do that.
That will always give you
always. That's gonna cause a problem, dude. That's fucking fucking wrong, dude. It's sewn wrong.
Every time.
That should be on the inside. That is poor quality control, dude.
That was taken care of.
We got to be honest. We got to be honest. We got to be honest. We tried to give you ample time to fucking change, make the corrections you need to fucking make, but there's a whole fucking line of gunslingers out there with the fucking shit sewn on the outside. Jesus
Christ. It's on our integrity. Look.
Look, right there, boom.
Yeah.
Look. We're big dickheads. Eat a dick, bitch.
We're dickheads.
We gave you plenty of time. Yeah, we gave you plenty of time, and you want to treat us like dickheads. Anyways. Yeah. Did you get the one I sent? Yes, I got the one you sent me. I have not unboxed it yet. I told you I got a special plan for that gunslinger, Joe. It's going to be sweet. That gunslinger is going to make the rounds. It's going to be cool, and then we're going to do something super cool with it.
You need to get a gunslinger to send around and everybody sign it and send it across country and put your state and your name, right? Something like that.
That's what I'm trying to do, But Joe wrote that shit real big on there and shit. He's like, Joe knows!
Yeah. Well, I'm going to change it to Joe Blows.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it around, and then I'm going to fucking do something really cool with it. I'm going to fucking either auction it off or each guy send it to, ask for a fucking donation, and then we're going to take that donation and we're going to fucking give that donation to charity of our fucking liking.
Yeah, man, that's a good idea. You just gotta try to get it cross country, and everybody keeps it for a week. You think, and use it for a couple days.
Fucking Joe, give it to me. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna shoot a video with it, and I'm going to fucking sign it, and then I'm going to put it in a box, and I'm going to send it to Tim, and he's going to do a video with it. He's going to fucking sign it. Joe's already done a video with it. He signed it. Then we're just going to let it particulate right back down south to Mark, and then most likely what I'll do is I'll get it up to Josh, let Josh use it, he'll sign it, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? And then we'll give it away. We'll auction it off. Yeah, anyone can sign it. I don't even know who 100 million is, but you can sign it too, bro, as long as you fucking clean windows. We'll send it out to Richie Blue. It'll be cool, man. It'll be cool. I want to do something. I want to do something cool with it because I've got 2 gunslingers at work now. I'm going to use those fuckers to add to the validity of the design of the gunslinger, because I also feel like the design was thrown under the bus too. Let me get that out there, because there was a fucking comment he made about the design and perfecting the design. There was nothing to perfect. I'm not saying it can't get better, but that fucker was fucking rock solid bulletproof when I got it out of that regular old cardboard box. You know what I mean? It didn't have a fancy back panel on it or nothing that said Richie Blue. It was just fucking cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just getting reach it. It was cool. It worked. It was solid. It still fucking works. It's not falling apart. And Mark's got to draw a penis on it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Joe. Hey, Joe, I'm going to fucking kick your ass, bro. He said his Aunt Tammy's still in here. I wanted to give her my phone number. Dude, my Aunt Tammy is too pretty for you, Joe. You leave my Aunt Tammy out of this.
The fedora and the mini, man.
Oh, man, bro. Come on, dude. Don't you be talking about my aunt and the mini all at the same time.
Never talk about you.
Thanks,
I apologize for that.
Who is that? Who is 100 million? Why are you calling me sugar for? Why don't you just tell me who you are? Start with the ambiguity. Ambiguity.
That's what's different about YouTube. You can't look up a profile and...
Yeah.
It could be wrong. Maybe it's wrong.
Spy. Maybe it's wrong. I want to sell your parking lot, sugar. I got fiber.
Mm. Hey, man, he laughed out loud. He did that. He commented when I said that on his post. You've seen that, Mark.
Yeah,
so
he's
watching these.
Oh,
he knows you guys are fucking with him about the fiber. So he knows he's watching this shit.
No, I don't think you got lucky, Joseph. Joseph's got a first-gen gunslinger, and he had no problems with it. I'm not saying that Tim's got a first-generation gunslinger. It's a little distorted looking and shit, but it doesn't leak.
I beat the shit out of it.
And he beat the shit out of his, too. So I'm not saying that there's not good ones. It's just called consistency. Yeah. And when you want to draw lines in this, and he preys on people's sympathies to fucking, to get away from taking any culpability for something not being it was just put together not good. I'm not saying Perry sucks. None of us were saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I am saying he sucks now. But what I'm saying is he just didn't they're just not consistent. That's the problem. That's the problem.
He will make it right. He'll make it right every time.
He'll make it right. He'll make it right. But he'll make it right and get you a gunslinger that doesn't.
Yeah, and I mean, it's his loss of money at that point. But I mean,
yeah.
If you get the good one, it's a game changer.
But if there's a fucking problem with it, and we bring it up, and you get mad and get defensive and throw us under the fucking, because that's what it was. He got fucking mad, got defensive, and threw us under the bus. I said, "Well, you guys didn't test it right. Why the fuck would you know? You admitted live on the fucking podcast you never had a fucking bucket on a belt on your hip, so you wouldn't know what the fuck I know any fucking way."
Well,
all I've ever seen you do is clean windows with a suit coat on, motherfucker. Miss me with that bullshit. I'm a window cleaner. That's all I did is water-fed pole. Well, where's the guy you did water-fed pole window cleaning at? Perry Tate's the biggest promoter in the fucking world. If you clean windows, where's this guy you used to clean windows with? Where's he at? Where's your mentor? Who's he?
I apologize for Kansas City, man. I apologize if he treated you like shit. You know, because
I feel like he did that because he never changed his pants for 3 days. Fernando Trevino, no, beast mode. No, it wasn't. Dude, listen. He had them pants on when I got there. When did I get there? Mark, Friday?
You got there.
Or Thursday.
Friday. I got there Thursday.
I got there Friday afternoon. He had the same pants on from Friday all the way to the Tuesday live stream. Them motherfuckers was dirty as fuck. Them motherfuckers, they could have stood in the corner by themselves. That's what the shitty jeans were for over the Reach It sticker up there. I'll tell everybody. There's the doo-doo sweat stain, just greasy.
Excuse me.
Dirty pants all day.
Hold hold up that gunslinger again. That one you just had.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
You had a gunslinger that looked like it was made out of. Yeah, is that the khaki pants cut into a gunslinger?
These were the ones that Richie threw together
Jonathan
for us.
Graham.
These were the last prototype 2s. Look, I got
as you can see, beast mode. Still beast mode. See?
Oh.
Boom, baby.
Whoa.
And I have one. I have a black one without the. I have a black one without the front loop that has that signature on the back.
Tim,
and it's still being used.
Show me the gap between the tip jar and the chamber. Yeah, hold it on an angle. See how tight that is? That's why that works.
Yeah.
That's why it works the way that it does.
Watch.
We're gonna do. Yes.
I've got the other ones in the truck. I've got the other ones in the truck.
Well, you can show that one. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That thing's wide open.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
It really is. And that's what Ron was saying.
It's sloppy. They're sloppier. They're not being put together right.
This material is a half inch bigger than the normal gunslinger on top of it. Whatever material this is made. This is beautiful, by the way. This is the absolute gorgeous thing. Most beautiful thing that could be put in the market.
But you fucking sewed the strap on wrong, you fucking yum-yum. Watch the quality control. Set the fucking beer bottle down for 2 seconds. Go to the factory and be like, Ling Min, stop fucking sewing them shits on the outside, dickhead.
I would have sent this to, I think it was.
Fuck, bro?
Well, that's the other thing is this right here. On this vinyl one, right here. See how big that is?
Yeah.
My Digi Camo is it's like this big.
Yeah.
So at the bottom,
inconsistent.
That's why I don't need a sponge compared to the other guys. There's a difference in the whatever the bottom was, because the smaller reservoir for some reason doesn't allow the splash as much as.
Well, and it's also the tolerances on the tip jar, dude.
Dude, but
the tolerances are different.
The only thing different is this. This was a first generation mode. This is how the first generation was. It was on the outside. And when we went to the second generation and went to this is one of the things that Richie fixed. You know what I'm saying?
So it's backward progress. It's fucking retarded. So that's enough about that fucking shit.
Yeah, I'm done. This could be a
fuck you. You're a dick. Now you know why we think you're a dick. And you're a dick.
Integrity.
Plus integrity. Plus, I've been a fan of yours and been fucking fighting battles for you behind the scenes for 4.5 years. And you fucking treated me like shit. You threw me under the bus trying to make your
battle in the pro window cleaning group. Like you were the guy that went to. That's why you and Chris don't get along. That's
why we didn't. We didn't get along. Yeah, that's the whole reason.
Was the whole reason because you backed that product so hard.
Because it's a good water-fed pole. It is a good water-fed pole. John, and that goes to Jonathan Graham's question: water-fed pole, reach it or the fucking Simpole. I'm not sure if the Simpole is better than the Mini or not. I don't have one. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't speak to the validity of whether or not that's fucking a better pole than Perry's.
Phil absolutely said you one. He'll send you one to compare.
But he wants money, and I'm not giving him fucking money for it.
You don't want no money.
I don't need another water-fed pole. I got 2 minis in their back. I got 2 minis with all the plus sections. Thanks to Richie and Mark. The Mini I've had for 5 years now. That thing is fucking rock solid. Original clamps, man. Tell your
story about how you won a Mini, man.
I won a Mini. I won a Mini on one of Perry's live streams a couple years ago. He was doing a live stream, and I answered a question.
Still on the routes, right?
Yep.
Still using it to this day, right?
Yep. I have 2 minis. They're both badass. They're both good poles. I'm not saying Perry don't make a good water-fed pole. I'm not saying his brush isn't good. I'm just saying you guys know what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, I think we explained it enough.
I have a Precision high modulus. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the big tall pole. Mm-hmm. I have a regular Pro. Then I have, and I just recently got the Mini
Tactical.
Which one is it, TJ? It's the high modulus. What tactical?
Yeah.
And I have to say this because it's short sectioned. That Mini Tactical smokes anything I have ever used. Okay, because now everybody's making a short section pole. Simpole looks like they're making a 3/4
Mark, hold on. Jonathan, he is answering your question right now.
Yeah. Now, I've owned a Gardner, which I absolutely couldn't stand, and a lot of guys like them. Okay, I have used a sim pole that Mike Kilcommons had, but it was one of the first generation, and it was probably 10 years old when I got my hands on it, and I found it to be much more flexible than the Reach It pole, but it's a good pole. Okay, I would say that it rates up there in the top couple. Now I've also used Sean Gavin's Tucker pole. Okay, which the one I used was comparable to a Pro. It was a long section pole. The clamps are amazing. The fit and finish on the pole is as good as a Reach It. Okay, I will tell you that I like their over-the-top rinse bar, which he has now changed to plastic because guys have had issues marring glass with the aluminum rinse bar. Okay, I think his brushes, the Alpha brush with the boar's hair in the middle and the nylon on the outside, is an amazing brush.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Sure.
I just want to say, with Sean Gavin, the unfortunate thing about the WCR thing that I went through is that he unfriended me, and, you know, with Tucker has been, since I've been in the business, has been a huge name in this business, and I appreciate that he's bought this brand and kept it going. And that's it. Your turn.
Yeah. Sure. The last time I had, not so much an issue, but I went to Sean Gavin directly on a Sunday, and he answered his phone, and he sent me what I needed.
Right.
And I would tell you this, anytime if I was in the market to buy another pole, I would look at the Tucker versus the Reach It. If you already have Reach It, buy a Tucker just to get your hands on it, because I think, first of all, the clamps are a lifetime warranty. They're aluminum, machined, not plastic. And I think the pole is an amazing
here you
pole.
Go. Here, I'm just going to say it. I was going to do it, but I'm just going to say it. People are going to be mad at me for saying it. Make a fucking... All Tucker's got to do, all Sean Gavin's got to do right now is take his fucking brush, put that fucking pad from fucking edge to edge on that square brush, and nobody will buy another brush again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking window weapon pad, if that went from edge to edge instead of those rounded corner bristles, if it was a square brush with fucking that pad running edge to edge, you couldn't fuck with it. Because I know you got to turn my window weapon, you got to turn on edge to get up there, and I still can't get the corners clean. So, I mean, maybe I'm the only dude that I'm just saying, 2 to 3 story fucking regular, 1.5, 2 inch deep fucking commercial frames. If you got a spider that's built in a fucking nest in the right angle of that fucking that is hard as fuck to get out. I don't care what nobody says. Well, the edge, you got to splay the brushes out 3 fucking stories in the air. Give me a fucking break, dude. You want the fucking thing square so it gets in the corner right. I clean fucking windows. I'm not trying to sell you a fucking brush. The square is better. It's just better.
Well,
and as far as water-fed pole with oxidized fucking frames, fuck that shit. I just clean them bitches by hand.
Unfortunately, I mean, that's where
dude. That runny ass fucking bullshit down on the glass. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And it's a lot in residential. You get a lot of that in residential. I mean, it's so much, man. Especially, I mean, you can't get away from it.
I mean, Pure View. I mean, that's cool. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you liking the constructor brush. I'm not saying I don't like the constructor brush. I just think the rounded brush is just not. It's not good.
This isn't. Yeah, somebody asked.
It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just my opinion. It doesn't. I'm not saying which is better than the other. I don't own a Tucker brush. I own constructor brushes. Everyone knows that. Everyone sees what I use. I'm just saying, when I use square-ended brushes, I have easier time getting the corners. That's all I'm saying.
I hear a lot of guys liking the constructor with the way it's.
I love my constructor. I love my window weapon. It's badass. Yeah. I'm not going to swear. I just wish the pad went from edge to edge and it was square. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry to hurt people's feelings, but I mean, I'm allowed to have an opinion. Just because I feel that something is, I think I have a mind the way I do things. If I use a water-fed pole on a lot of commercial jobs, especially high stuff, Like 3 stories, I do a lot of water-fed pole work on 3 stories, and I find that with the constructor brush, it's hard for me to get spider nests and shit like that out of corners with a round-ended brush. I'm sorry. I mean, I know you guys are sad about it. I mean, just, if you guys have a trick for me to get that out of there, I'm just saying, you got spiders that build a fucking nest. They always build nests on right angles. That's why pest control guys always spray on right angles, because that's where they build their webs, so they can attach corner to corner. So when you've got a fucking spider's nest in the corner, like my fingers are the spider's nest, and this is the frame, and you put a round brush up into that corner, that's what happens. Yep. So you gotta fucking fight that fucking thing to get it up over the frame. Then you're squirting water on the fucking frame, and you're trying to drag that fucking thing out 20. Then I take my square-ended brush, stick it right up in the fucking corner, boom, boom, and pull it right down. That's all I'm saying.
The big issue, in my opinion, is the square brushes have a lot more bristles in the corner, and the problem with the constructor brush, the bristles are longer, but they're very few bristles, and they're weaker, so they don't have the ability to grab exactly what you're saying. They'll splay out, but on a Tucker brush that's square with the over-the-top rinse bar and the pivot, okay, you've got 5,000 bristles in each corner. So you're going to get that spider web. And I know exactly what you're saying, TJ, because I deal with it on a weekly basis at a country club I do. Yeah. There's constantly spiders in the corners, and I find I've got to manipulate strange angles to get that brush up in there.
And I'm not trying, and like I said, that window weapon is fucking beast, man. It's nice.
It is, but I also agree with you that I think the window weapon pads need to go further into the brush so that you don't have that inch and a half to inch and a half gap where it's not doing anything.
Where it's not doing anything it's not doing anything on the edge of the window. It's not. And then he'll be like, "Oh, all you gotta do is tilt it. That's what the side to side's for." But then you tell us that you can't use side to side over 2 stories.
All right, 100
because it'll injure you. So which is it, dude? Which is it? That's all I'm saying.
Million? Who is 100 million? Because I want to know who they are before we start answering questions.
I don't know. I don't know who the fuck he won't answer. But I'm like I said, I'm not fucking hating. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, dude. This is just from my experience using it. That's all I'm saying, dude. I'm not. I still use it.
Someone said, let's see. Fernando says, "Don't Tucker brush, scratch frames." Now they changed the over-the-top rinse bar to plastic. There was some issues with the aluminum rinse bar, which was a great idea for strength, marring. Not scratching so much, but marring frames. So that problem is gone. The problem is gone. So, and if you have an aluminum one, to my knowledge, Sean will trade it out for a plastic one for free.
If not, it's like Tucker brand in this business is worth everything. And the kid is just really, I mean, you could tell he's smart at this.
Dude, you see his portable systems are amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit's next level.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's be honest, the reason why, and I'll say this, the reason why that brush is designed with round ends is because he's got the hose integrated into the brush. So let's just be honest, it's just from a technical standpoint, use your fucking head. It's not a design, well, this is better. No, it's just easier to wrap the hose around the end of that fucking thing rounded than it is squared. Period.
Yeah, you'd have to put 90 in the corners, and that would be an issue.
That's why he does. Yeah, that's why he does the round ends, so his fucking water fed the hose can go. It's not sticking out like the Gavin's brush is fucking. The hoses are sticking out like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Perry's are integrated into the head of the brush. It's all about and that's really, to me, that's more of a cosmetic thing than actually doing anything.
Fucking Dave, dude.
What do you say?
Oh, Dave.
$100 million, Darryl Brand, $20 at a time.
Speaking of old Derek, you see he started a new YouTube channel. So if you guys aren't a subscriber, he has 11 subscriebers on that YouTube channel. Let's all subscribe before he has to buy them.
Jeez. I don't know who it is.
Eric actually started a new window cleaning YouTube channel.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so let's see. I don't know if he's doing that.
Everyone should fucking subscribe then.
Yeah, we should all go subscribe to Eric's new YouTube channel.
100 million. Thanks. Think 100 million is Jacob Dell. You might be right about that.
Yeah. I haven't seen him on the podcast tonight. He's always on.
Two slingers are second gens because they are the original style, so in the right way. Yeah. Essentially, yes.
I am not Jacob.
Nobody's saying you should. I mean, dude, listen.
Oh, I know who it is.
Who?
I'm calling him out right now.
Who?
It's Chris Ritchie.
Yeah, it is Chris Ritchie.
Yes.
It is. I was going to say
Chris
that, but I didn't want to say that.
Yep. It's
definitely
him.
Chris Ritchie. That dude's a creepy stalker, that Chris Ritchie. You creepy stalker, dude.
He's one of the Peter Artusas, though. Chris is.
Yeah,
You know?
We're going to do that this winter. We're going to call Peter Artusa up. He said we could call him up while he's at work,
dude,
and we're going to do an afternoon podcast. We'll probably...
Please. Let's do that.
Yeah. We'll probably record that one and post it up afterwards. I really want to have Peter on. Dude, Peter's so awesome. Peter actually won the bronze brush that I gave away this summer and wanted to give it to someone else. And that's how Pencil Mustache, what's his name? Brett Pisano, the pepperoni guy, the guy that's always posting like him sucking a bacon.
Dude, he's getting a lot of
like
hate right now.
Oh, that dude's a chump, dude. That dude's a chump. That dude's
like
a chump.
He did that shit. He did that shit again to where he'll probably block me now. But he did that shit to where he's doing that weird shit again, man.
Yeah. My thing is this. This is what I'm saying, guys. If you're buying stuff because I say you should buy it, then I'm questioning whether or not you should be buying anything at all, making any purchases. Make your own informed decision. I said, I like the square ends, but I don't. I mean, the Alpha Brush or whatever the fuck he wants to call it it's okay. I figure with water-fed pole, I like the versatility of the window weapon. You could put different pads on it. You could put a 3M white non-scratch pad on there. That blue pad with the stainless steel scrubbies on it, that motherfucker is legit. That's
You've
legit.
Been happy with that.
It's badass. And
you've been a messenger in the
everyone knows. Yeah. I've already told you how I feel about the dude. But that fucking blue pad, that window weapon, it's badass. I'm not a douche. I'm not saying that it ain't. I'm just saying the motherfucking gunslinger's leaked. That's all I'm saying. Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the register. Call Perry up and be like, hey, man, send T. Squeegee his pre-order gunslinger that you never replaced. Send him one that don't fucking leak. So he'll shut up if that's what you want to do. But I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? And the fucking ends did fly off of my fucking corner rinse bars on my window weapon. It just did. But it's a badass brush. That is a great idea. It's just he's stuck in a design because he's probably got a gajillion of those aluminum blanks and fucking 400 tons of those plastic ends, and he doesn't want to change it. He doesn't want to change the design because the way he's got it set up with the rounded corners is because he wants to have the hose integrated into the brush. I mean, it's just look at it. There's no other reason for it. There's no other reason for it. He can sit here and, well, the fluid dynamics of the space station is the reason why we do that circular. No, it's because you want the hose integrated into the fucking brush. That's what you want.
Listen, it's much more streamlined with that design. The hose is within the brush itself.
It's super streamlined.
Okay. The only issue I have with, the round part of it and everything, and the idea of rebuilding it is great. However, and I'm mechanically advanced compared to a lot of people, taking one of those apart and putting another one back together is cumbersome because the fit on it, you know exactly what I'm saying. You got to pry and poke, and they fight to get them together.
Mark Tanner ordered a brush kit for his original first gen fucking prototype fucking constructor brush. He ordered new brushes and ends for it, and this motherfucker was calling me fucking losing his fucking mind. This fucking thing won't go back together. And this is Mark Tanner, the smartest guy in window cleaning. Can't get this fucking brush back together. And I'm like, dude, you're just gonna have to be patient. It's a fucking pain in the ass to get back together. It is. He said he was gonna change those fucking screws, those Phillips head screws to nuts. He didn't fucking do that. That's what he's gonna do. He says it all the time. We want to be like Apple and Dyson, where we give you 400 fucking versions of one fucking product instead of just giving you one bulletproof one. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll figure it out on the route. You'll figure it out, you fuck.
Zip tie it, why buy it?
Yeah, if you can't zip tie it, why buy it? If you can't force it together with a sledgehammer, it's probably a constructor brush.
I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Go and grab
Let's
beer.
have Marcus make a mod for the brush. Marcus is a badass dude. I like Marcus. I want Marcus to come on and do a conspiracy show. I actually, guys, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm thinking about doing another podcast, having a second podcast. I don't know if the Outlaw Window Cleaner guys will be a part of it or not. Probably not. I already take 2 nights a week. Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio might get broke down to once a week, and I might end up doing this other podcast another night a week. See you later, Joe. Yeah, we're not too much longer. We're maybe another 10, 15 minutes here, and we're off. But I want to do something else. I mean, I like to, you can only talk so much window cleaning, and as you guys know, I'm kind of a jovial person. I like to cut jokes and shit, but I like conspiracies like UFOs and fucking, JFK and fucking, ancient civilizations, ancient aliens, fucking, lost civilizations. Like, I'm into all that shit. Alternative fucking, history, the moon, just all kinds of shit. I just dig that shit. And I would like to do something with that. I don't know if the audience that we have for this will like that kind of podcast, so I'm going to end up starting another podcast. But, I mean, like I said, we don't get a lot of... it's... the way this show will go is based on listeners. Our listeners... No, I'm not a flat earther. I'm not. Fuck that shit. That's just stupid. That's just
watch
dumb.
Joe Rogan if you want to watch flat earthers.
I don't do flat earther shit. But I'm into conspiracies though. Like JFK, the moon landing. I think we did land on the moon, but I think it's hollow. I think it's a spaceship. But whatever. I think the moon is hollow for real.
No, it is.
I'll get into why I think
I've never
it's
been
hollow.
there, so I don't know.
I've never been there either. But one of the Apollo missions dropped oxygen tanks, jettisoned oxygen tanks from the landing module to get back up to the capsule to connect back up with it, and they put seismographs on the surface of the moon. And when they dropped those O2 canisters, they hit the moon, and the moon reverberated for for a long time. I don't know how long. I'm not going to say.
I don't know.
That's
pretty
cool. That's pretty cool. I think it's fucking hollow, man. It's probably a spaceship. If the moon wasn't in the position that it's in, life on Earth would not be able to exist. If it was not for that exact position, it's in the perfect position. If you put a tetrahedron inside the Earth, it's right where it's supposed to be. It's fucking.
Well,
weird.
if you believe in that conspiracy, you obviously have to believe in them landing on the moon, because they'd have to be on the moon to get that conspiracy, right?
Huh?
In order to believe that conspiracy that the moon is hollow, you'd have to believe that they landed on the moon because they had to test it on the moon. You get what I'm saying?
I believe.
Yeah.
I didn't say, dude. I didn't say we didn't.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's just
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, again, and the only reason why I'm off on this tangent is because, like I said, I would like to do a different podcast, or not even so much a different podcast, but I would like to add more content to this show. I know we're window cleaners, but we
love the conspiracies.
We have different interests. Mark is a motorhead. If you guys don't know, Mark is he's a big time motorhead. He loves fucking Ford vehicles and fucking making shit go fast and four-wheelers and barbecuing and fucking all of the King of the Hill characters.
Right. That's my favorite cartoon ever.
Farts and making dicks out of wax. Tim loves music. He's actually trying out for a band, so wish Tim some luck, guys. Mark's he's going tomorrow to try out. He's got an audition to be in a band, a front man in a band, which is cool. I like to read, and I like fucking conspiracies, and I like fucking music, and you know what I'm saying. We have other interests besides window cleaning, so. If you guys have topics or anything like that you guys want to touch on, all you got to do is send us an email.
Here's an idea. Seriously, here's an idea. Because I really enjoy cooking with T Squeegee. Mm-hmm. And if you do just a series of podcasts.
T Squeegee. I'm gonna what do you call that? A novice when it comes to because
no.
Smoking. And I want to do smoking.
A separate podcast and it's based a series of cooking with T Squeegee. We can smoke food, we can prep a brisket, we can inject a brisket, all on the podcast. I would like to be a part of that series of your next podcast if you choose to do that.
Okay. Well, like I said, what I would like to do is we have a pretty good following of Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio. What I would like to do is just make this show more diverse to where I don't want to do something else. You know what I'm saying? And I want guys to understand that it's hard to talk about window cleaning every fucking show. It's difficult. Mm-hmm. It's super difficult to talk about, especially with little to no audience participation. If you guys aren't sending emails to asksqueegee@yahoo.com and then you're complaining about, why didn't you guys talk about this or why didn't you guys talk about that? It's because there's no audience participation. Come up with show ideas. If you want to be a guest, we will have just about anybody on here. We had Jacob Dell on.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, we'll most likely, huh?
I love Jacob.
I love Jacob.
He is he's in his, yeah.
I just like busting his fucking balls.
Yeah.
Jacob Dell is the biggest ball buster in the fucking world. Don't feel bad for Jacob Dell, because trust me.
Like you. If we're not busting your balls.
What is in Mark Tanner's barbecue rub? You can't know that.
No. I'll tell you what's in it, but I'm not going to tell you how much is in it.
It's really good. It's really good. I used some this for Christmas. I just now opened my package with my free Reach It Connect and my big ass jar of fucking Mark Tanner rub. And you got to rub Mark Tanner if you want some Mark Tanner rub. So you gotta do some. Well, I've listened to your whole program and enjoyed every bit of it.
Aunt Tammy,
so much laughing, and yes, expand your dialogue will be great. Dude, hey, Aunt Tammy is awesome. I love
Aunt
you,
Tammy.
Aunt Tammy.
You know you got 2 new nephews, and you got to send us Christmas presents.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. And you got a fedora after you, so any guy in a fedora, just go call the police.
Yeah, if a guy with a fedora calls you Aunt Tammy, fucking hang up.
Yeah.
Cooking with tea squeegee contest. What kind of what would that? I love you, Aunt Tammy. Cooking with tea squeegee contest. What do you mean? Must be on to win a jar of Marcus rub. Mark's tug.
You don't want Mark's rub, guys.
I want first of all, I want to have Jamie Schmidt on.
Mark would send you as a rub.
Yeah.
Here's what we do. You figure out, TJ, a question to ask on the podcast, the next podcast, based on who's listening to this podcast, whatever that question might be, and whoever answers the question first, I will ship them a free jar of barbecue rub.
Yeah! All right,
I'm getting free rub.
Yeah.
So, if you guys pay attention, this is what I'll do. I will.
Right now.
Yeah,
random. It can't be window cleaning either.
Yeah, can't. You want me to pick? You want me to come up with a question, a trivia question for this podcast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a trivia.
Period.
For every podcast.
Whatever, make it interesting, and they get a free.
I think it should be a question that
it's the 22 people that are watching right now.
This should be a question.
Yeah. Any question, random, but it can't be window cleaning.
Can't be window cleaning.
Can't be. I mean, because that's just too easy. People will know the answer for that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got a good one. I got a good one. When we were in Kansas City, Missouri, when me, Mark, and all the gang, the Outlaw Window Cleaner gang, was in Kansas City, Missouri, what kind of animal did we encounter in the hotel parking lot? The first one to send me the answer.
No, we're doing next podcast.
Next podcast. You got to be here next podcast, and I'll pick the winner then. You got to have the answer to that question when I ask it. The first one to answer the question, what kind of animal did we encounter in the parking lot? Do you have an episode? Huh? No. I'm not giving, no.
Got to. Let them have the episode.
Because I feel like the Mark Tanner barbecue rub should go to a true fan. Yeah. So a true fan of T Squeegee will know this answer.
You got to look for it. I would suggest starting at Road Trip 1, Kansas City, Missouri on T Squeegee YouTube channel, and going from there. That's where I would suggest, because that's Kansas City material right there. So
check out the Kansas City, check out the Kansas City, Missouri videos on my YouTube, the Ask T Squeegee, where this will be posted, where you're watching now. Watch the Kansas City, Missouri series, which is like 4 or 5 videos, and that will tell you the animal we encountered in the parking lot.
Yep. There's your winner chicken dinner or chicken rub dinner.
Yeah. And when we're on Sunday, which will be this coming Sunday, right, guys? We'll be on this Sunday again live on Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio on YouTube. And when I ask the question, the first one to answer it will get some Mark Tanner rub. And I'm telling you now, it's fucking badass, especially if you like to smoke meat. It's the shit. Boy. It's good on everything. Chicken. Yeah. I put it on a prime rib. I put it on a fucking. I put it on ribs. I put it on roasted chicken. I do on everything. You guys are way wrong. Way wrong. If you guys have picked the meth lady, you're wrong. Wrong. Like I said, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, of course, but watch the Kansas City, Missouri videos. They're about 15 to 20 minutes long. You know, you can watch one. There's plenty of time between now and Sunday evening for you guys to watch them. And you'll trust me, it will be. You guys should know. You guys.
That was a good question.
Should have that was a good question by T. Halftime Radio Podcast. I don't know what halftime radio podcast. I don't know what that means.
Because you got to piss.
Oh.
That's what that means. Well, I mean, I got to piss, man. Take a break.
These are live. Yeah, these are live, so sorry. But anyways, they would be shorter if they weren't live. Bro. Huh?
I mean,
whatever.
Just transfer it to your phone and go to the bathroom.
But again, guys, if you go to iTunes and rate us on iTunes and the podcast there, give us a 5-star rating. That will help us out. That will get us some sponsors. You know what I mean? Share the podcast around, turn it on to your other window cleaner friends.
These other podcasts in our industry, man, they got all the sponsors, and I'm falling asleep. Man.
Yeah, dude, we don't get no fucking sponsors.
They're not fun.
Sponsors.
And
we'll take any sponsorships right now. Anyone.
Listen. These headphones. These are my headphones. These are my personal. These go on my route every day. So if you ever see a YouTube video, these are on my side, and I bring them in for the podcast. So all
the proceeds. Well,
listen.
That we'll put it right back into the show.
Let me get into the story a little bit. So every day I put these headphones in the same spot. But my kid, he wants them for his Xbox or whatever. Well, the night that I go in, last 2 nights, he goes, "You don't make any money off that podcast. Why do you need these headphones?" Like, motherfucker, dude. This is what I do. This is my fun. This is my hobby.
Listen,
you don't make any money off of it. Why do you need these headphones? Like,
Richie says he used to like you, Tim, until you talked about landing on the moon. Now he doesn't like you anymore.
I don't know about landing on the moon. I won't lie.
Face on Mars. So Dave the window licker and I may share a common ancestry with conspiracies, so he may know who Richard C. Hoagland is, which turned out to be a complete whack job. But I think there might be some validity to some of the things that Richard Hoagland says, and he was one of the ones that mentioned and did a lot of research on the face on Mars, the Sedona Formation.
Yes.
It's called the Sedona Formation.
Yep.
He's done a lot of... and the pyramid.
Yeah, the pyramids on Mars.
So...
Have you guys ever done that ancestry DNA stuff?
I did.
I want to.
My wife just got me one for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, I want one too.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it.
Well, anyways, I mean, dude, listen, man, we've been doing this for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, T Squeegee. Of course,
we still have 21 people watching.
24 now. We jumped up 3.
Wow.
While I was saying that, and we've actually stayed consistent. We've never dipped below fucking 17 watchers, which we thank you guys so much for that.
Yeah.
But subscribe to Tim's channel, the Outlaw Window Cleaner channel, man. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to my channel. Go to iTunes. Leave us a 5-star review. Even if you just log into iTunes and just do us a solid. If you like the show, you guys will be helping us out. It'll make it easier for other people to find the show. And of course, if you don't have iTunes, you don't have an iPhone or an Apple device, go to podbean.com, download their free app. Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio is on there too, and I upload the audio version of this so you can listen to this while you're cleaning windows, man. Listen to real window cleaners talk about window cleaning while you're cleaning windows. We're cutting up. You guys know what it's about. You know what I mean? Check out Dave the Window Cleaner's fucking YouTube channel. Check out, of course, Richie Blues.
Dave the Window Cleaning channel. That dude is legit.
Acme Window Cleaning, San Diego. Fucking subscribe, man. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to Dave the Window Laker. You know, check them all out, guys. Pure View Window Cleaning. Fucking Joseph Skinta. You know, stay away from my Aunt Tammy, and I'll kill you, Joe. Joe knows.
What's Ben's channel now?
And Ben's is
Port City.
Port City Window Cleaning. Subscribe to Ben Moreno's channel, Port City Window Cleaning.
Fuck it. Hey guys, go subscribe to Eric Blair's new window cleaning channel.
100 million. Hey man, this has been Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio Live, and we love you guys. Go to www.outlawwindowcleaner.com and go get you some Outlaw Window Cleaner t-shirts. We sell black diamond squeegee rubber on there for a short time. I don't know how much longer Perry's going to let us sell that. Right. And if you guys want some Outlaw Window Cleaner stickers, the cutouts like I got over my right shoulder, or their Squeegee Life stickers, just sent the Squeegee Life stickers in 3 different colors, black, dark blue, and white, are $2.50 shipped. And the Outlaw Window Cleaners stickers, like that one over my shoulder, they are $4.50 shipped. Black, navy blue, and white. Send me the money to cnwc@aol.com on PayPal, and I'll send them out to you guys. And you guys
want one thing.
What's up?
Because I didn't do it on Facebook, I just want to take a second to wish Richie Blue a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Richie Blue. We love you, buddy.
You want to sing it?
Hopefully, Hydra's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Richie. Hope you get some self-esteem. Happy birthday to you. Perry's pants are really dirty. Sorry, Richie. And everyone that gets an order, orders a fucking a sweatshirt or a fucking or a decal. I'll throw in a couple of these little die cut stickers too for like your bucket or something like that. And you know, they're pretty cool stickers. You might like them. Squeegee Life stickers there. You know, but whatever, guys. We really appreciate you guys. We love doing this show for you guys, and we will see you Sunday evening, where some lucky fan will win some Mark Tanner barbecue rubs. Yeah, boys. Remember, what animal did me and Mark Tanner and the gang encounter in the parking lot of the hotel? Whoever answers that question Sunday will win some Mark Tanner barbecue rub, and it'll be so good. And you guys will love it, man. But we love you guys. Peace.
Peace. Yeah.